Welcome to the WCB podcast. Thank you for tuning in and Happy New Year. Rolling off in 2026. I'm doing so the next like 3 episodes, this intro is going to be the same. So I'm just being a nice guy and telling you that because we're traveling. We are going to be 1 week. We're going to be at the ATA show / the I better make sure I know the right terms. ATA 2026 trade show in Indianapolis, and then that's the first 2 days, and the second 2 days turns into the archery and bow hunting super show, January 9th and 10th, also in downtown Indianapolis. We have a booth there. Come see us. And then a month later, we are going to be at the Indiana Deer Turkey Waterfowl Show, February 27th through March 1st, 2026. That's also in Indianapolis at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. And then Iowa Deer Classic, and then the next one's Illinois Deer Classic. So that's kind of our show schedule. So hoping to see you guys out there. But we got some hunting trips coming up. One hunting trip down south to Texas. So we're in and out of the studio and all that. And so fear of missing launch dates and record dates while travel and scheduling, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But that being said, we appreciate your support. In 2025, 2026 is here. Episode 800 is on his way, which is very scary. I think we're going to try and do a full 8 hours of recording and do some fun stuff without it, without it. Grizzly Coolers is the title partner of all WCB podcasts. Grizzly, always on the hunt. I think they make the best everything on the market. We got some of the new, more soft-sided cooler stuff in the studio right now. It's the best. It's awesome. They're drinkware. They make the best hunting blind. We love everything that Grizzly does. Code WCB works at Grizzly. Latitude Outdoors for all your saddle hunting, mobile hunting needs. Big Time, supplemental feed, food plots, all that stuff. Big Time's been a big part of the WCB growth over the years. Huntworth Gear, Hoyt Archery, Loophole Optics, Victory Arrows, Dialed Archery, Blackgate Trail Cameras, Aluma Trailers, Old Barn Taxidermy, Deercast, AAE, Evolution, Rat Cub, Mountain Ops, and Max Cam. So I think we work with some of the best partners in the game. We appreciate their support over the years, and we're looking forward to a strong 2026 with all of these partners. So just rocking it. What other news? I don't really know. We're just having a good time. We're having fun doing it. We got some exciting shows, some fun ones here. And there it is. We see you at one of the shows. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the episode.
Hey, everybody. This is Mark Drury with Drury Outdoors.
Hey, all you deer hunters. This is Jimmy John.
This is Jared Mills.
Hey everybody, this is Caitlin Moss.
Hey guys, this is Jared Scheffler from Whitetail Adrenaline.
What's up guys, Josh Sparks from Midwest Whitetail.
Hey, this is Nick Mutt from Bone Collector.
This is Chancey Walters.
Working Class Bow Hunter. Working Class Bow Hunter. Working Class Bow Hunter Podcast.
Working Class Bow Hunter Podcast.
WCB.
Working Class Bow Hunter. Working Class Bow Hunter. You're listening to the Working Class Bow Hunter. That's right, this is the podcast for Billy Joe Lunchbucket, the working man, just like me and you. My name's Travis T-Bone Turner from the Bone Collector. Thank you for tuning in.
Those people on that pod, those hosts are a little unhinged.
Working Class. Working Class. Working Class Bow Hunter.
You're listening to my buddies on Working Class Bow Hunter.
Best motherfucking podcast on the planet.
Episode 756 of the Working Class Bow Hunter podcast here in beautiful New Windsor, Illinois. Your host, Kurt Geyer, is speaking.
Doug Schmidt.
Austin Chandler. Jordan Jepson.
Hold on. Jordan's sitting in here for Eric, but for your last time hosting while being employed by WCB.
Yeah.
What a coward.
Pussy.
We already talked about this.
Hey,
everyone knows.
Not approved.
Denied.
And guest of the hour, all the way from another state, Beau Brooks is all over the place, and he's here in the studio. That's what matters right now.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, dude. I'm so stoked to be here.
Thank you for, making the effort to get to us
for
from a
sure.
long way
No
away.
kidding.
I know you're traveling all over, and I feel like this is like you're here, you're on a plane tomorrow. So thanks for doing this.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I mean, I'm all over it.
Dude, you're a guy who's just down to do anything cool, and I love that. And we met in I don't even know what month that was. We met in Oregon for the Loophole Range Day event.
It was April because it was during turkey season.
That's right. Yep, that's right. It was during turkey season, and obviously I've known you from the internet, but I didn't know you, and I didn't even my dumb ass. Did you read the agenda?
No, I truly I had no idea what was going to happen when we went to that Leopold Range Day. We could be going on a hunt, and I have the only thing I do is I read the regulations. I'm like, that's the only thing I do. I may not know where I'm going to go. I just punch it in my phone and I get there. So
yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun doing it that way. But anyway, that's where we had met, and then I realized who was going to be there who was standing at the airport by the Loophole sign. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool, you're here. Oh shit. So, but anyway, that's where we met. But you're all over. You're hunting everything, and we'll get into this. But you're new to the WCB audience. I'm sure most of them are very familiar with who you are. But for people who listen and they're just in the whitetail world and they don't look left or right outside of that, who the hell is Beau Brooks?
Man, I'm a Pacific Northwest guy. I'm from Washington State in Oregon. I was born right on the Columbia River. I spent my whole life there. But I grew up in a pretty aggressive big game family. Casey Brooks. We elk hunted a lot. We hunted mule deer a lot. As I got older, I started guiding and whatnot. I guided elk hunts and mule deer hunts and turkey hunts for about 8 years. I was in college, and it just wasn't doing it for me. Mm-hmm. And so I was building fence, guiding, and just doing whatever I could do to make sure I could keep hunting. That's all. That's all there really was to it. I always knew that this is what I wanted to do with my life, and it's just God pushes you in weird ways. I'd go here, then there, then here, then there, and then I think this I just got lucky. And I was always down for everything. So it was just always got pulled in the right direction.
Yeah, a lot of it's just getting after it and not missing opportunities when they came up to which, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So when do you think you got, because dude, you're huge on socials. You're huge all over. And I see it too from eating at a random Mexican restaurant with you in Oregon. People are honking as we're walking from the restaurant to the car. I'm like, Jesus, dude, it's crazy. But it's when did that start? When did you did you do something? Was it just hustle?
It's I've been making videos since I was 16 years old. None of them caught traction at all until I was about 22 or 23.
Damn.
I had I work for, just so people that this is what I do for a profession now. I work for Higdon Outdoors, which is a waterfowl and turkey decoy company. Mo Marsh is the blind company, and Power Calls. I was brought in to design the turkey line for the Power Calls turkey and for the decoy line. And so and as things went on, I'm a huge waterfowl hunter. So it just worked out great. I started doing the TV show. Here and there, something would happen. But I remember, and I've always been a caller. So every species, I wanted to be the best caller of all time. I wanted to do everything. And there's nothing on this earth that I can't call as good as anyone else. That's what I wanted since I was a kid. I'm not quite, I don't think I'm ever going to think I'm there. I pray someday, I think that's just what pushes you forward.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so I remember what put me on the map. It wasn't the awesome videos that I took of bulls coming in, bugling, or any of this stuff that I'm like, oh, this is going to go great. And you put it on Instagram and it gets 1,000 views. Yeah. You remember those days, back before Reels. TikTok came out. Some guy took a video of me and I was speckled belly goose calling and it got 13 million views. And I went, what is TikTok? And I went and got it.
Hold on, 13 million views?
13 million views. And so...
I should pull your TikTok.
Yeah, if you pull the TikTok up, I posted a video of me in our showroom turkey calling, and I guess that this is probably something I should say first. I had my own company. I started it when I was 18. It was Brooks Custom Calls, and I was selling calls out of my backpack at trade shows. I wasn't supposed to be, right? But I would.
You're just straight slanging.
Literally, I'd have them all built. I'd build a few hundred calls, go to the shows. All the vendors would buy them from me. Their people would stop me because they know me. You know, it's just it was like turkey calls and elk calls. I just kind of side hustled, and I mean, I was building a few hundred calls a year, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm making a few shirts, and I've always had a knack for like just building a community. Like that's what I like doing, that type of stuff. That was always my favorite. I don't have that video up on here, but it's like,
I mean, this one's got 12.8 million.
That one
views.
has 56 million.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So we do this one video though. I went and, you know, I was pursuing Grand Nationals for turkey calling, and I was in the game, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make a video just me doing everything in the show.
How old are you in this?
This is about 23. So 22, 23. I've been working at Higdon Power Calls for a few years. Turkey calls they're selling, but we're just, you know, I'm working my ass off trying to. I could go to NWTF and maybe sell a few hundred calls, you know, and you know, I'm just riding the coattail of the decoy business, the waterfowl side that's doing well. We're not transacting on anything there, but luckily I can have up until a year ago, I had one tiny little grid wall for my turkey calls. That's all I had, but it's changed now. We're not even bringing a decoy to NWTF this year. So I remember though, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track, but I put up this video. And at the time, I was the only person that built calls. I was by myself. I tuned all the waterfowl and all the turkey calls, and I just was in the basement for half the year just building stuff. I posted this video of me calling and just like they're gobbling, yelping, and I did all sorts of crazy stuff. It was kind of a flex. I was like, it was because
you gotta put yourself out there.
Well, I had to, and I felt a little piece of that. NWTF posted me when I was 18 years old. And it was the only video that had ever gone viral, and people kind of like were like, "Hey, dude, like I need some of those turkey calls." That's how I sold them at the shows. Yeah. I wasn't getting farther than the Pacific Northwest. Just I would go to NWTF. That was the only thing I would go do. This video, as crazy, it got like 400,000 views, which back then was for me was huge. I'm like,
that's still
holy
huge.
cow! And that day, Bass Pro had it on dropship, and we had it on our website, and we had it where you could, after we sold out, then it would be like backstop. I mean, like it was continue to sell them. And I woke up next day and we sold like 3,000 calls. And I'm like, I'm going turkey hunting tomorrow. I can't build that many calls. Like Bass Pro had on, like I'm like, holy crap, dude. Like, what am I going to do? Like, and after that, I just, the light clicked. And I'm like, here we go. Let's start doing it. And now it's just everything in my life has changed so dramatically. I mean, I was going out and I was still filming. I was still doing everything that I do right now without it. The only reason I do it is because we needed content I just want to be able to hunt every day.
Yeah.
And if that means I have to carry a camera every day, that's awesome. If I get to go without a camera, even better. And I love getting videos out there for people to see and like giving advice, but it's like at the end of the day, I want to spend every single moment hunting. And my wife, she's here. She knows that. If it's not, there's no seasons open, I'm killing raccoons every day because that's what I can do. I'm trapping, saving turkeys or whatever. It's just, you know, that's my end goal through all of it. It's just every avenue of my life has just become that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, that's a long story.
No, it's perfect. It's a perfect podcast explanation. But what it does, it just, most of our audience will know you. And I hope you didn't take it the wrong way. I was like, there's going to be some guys that are just whitetails only and don't, because there's a lot of guys that way. I get to be that way from time to time.
Well, I mean, this may seem crazy, but out of all the places that people wouldn't know me, it's like Oregon. Like I'll be home and people just don't know. And I'm like, but if they do know, it's like personally, not from like media. I'm like, it's so funny. It's just like, I'm from here. And it's just that little area, that part of the country, like from Utah east, is totally different than at home.
It's just the density of people. It just gets more dense, and people
Yeah,
are more.
and I get way more hunters too.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Bunch of haters.
Well, they're definitely per capita.
That's
more.
the thing. Like where you're from, people tend to like.
They don't like you as much.
They don't like you as much.
What they say, they didn't like Jesus where he was from, and so
Valid point.
You know,
yeah, not very much.
But we feel that at shows. I mean, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
Well, it's. I think that you got to win them over more. You know that it. And
The
show
longer
that,
you're around, the better it gets.
well, they're like, I've known him
10
since
years.
this, and he. But you're like, dude, I'm still the same dude, man.
Yeah.
Like I haven't changed. I'm still hunting. I'm still going out on the public. I'm taking people, taking kids. Like we're still. But that being said, we do get to go do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
And it's rad.
People
like
despise you because they just see you doing the coolest shit. They don't know the hard work part of it. But whatever, that's a beat down conversation. But it is true.
100%. Yeah, no. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I get a lot of messages like, "Hey, man, how do I get into this?" And I'm like, dude, I tell them, I'm like, when I was working at Higdon Power Calls when I first started there, I was sweeping floors. I mean, and I'd stay late. I would do anything. Like if I had a chance to climb, and I'm gonna climb, and I wanted to, and it's just and still be able to sweep floors. Like come back, be like, hey, we gotta clean up today. You know, it's I don't know, man.
It's good advice though because it's real. Like this has been a reoccurring topic as of lately. I don't know if it's the time of year, but it's like season starting to slow down, and guys are like, hey, how did you guys do it? And I always say like, you have to be so obsessed that it causes like turmoil in other spots. You have to be willing to just sacrifice shit to do it. But then another thing I would say, if you want in the hunting industry that bad, go get a retail job, like you're saying at like. Go work at the gun counter it was Gander Mountain when I started working at the gun counter, but I don't even know what the franchise store, a Bass Pro if you got that or wherever.
Yeah, Shields, Bass Pro.
Shields,
Shields is
sick.
Dude, Shields is an incredible retailer. Like absolutely insane.
We need one. The Quad Cities, our area.
Yeah.
Ooh, we do.
I'm a big fan of Shields.
But yeah, like go
Jordan work there.
You're in the industry, you're gonna meet reps, you're gonna be around the shit you like, and then
it's amazing how fast you can climb if you're a hustler too. I mean, like and not
a douche.
Yeah, exactly. You do not.
Big one.
I don't care who you are, what you are. You don't deserve anything. Period. End of story.
Yeah, right.
You don't. I have friends that they get a little mad or jealous or whatever. I'm like, dude, what are you doing right now to make it better for yourself? You're nothing. You're just getting on here,
just hating on me,
or hating on a friend of mine. Or I'm like, let's just take it back, and I will help you. If you want to, if you have a goal in mind, you know what you want to do. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But don't cry about everyone else is what they're doing. Like you can't change that. It's not you.
Right.
And so it's taken me a long time. I mean, I've gone through so many different phases in my hunting career, where I cared what people thought about me to not caring at all, only hunting for myself, taking other people. It's constantly an ebb and flow. And, that's where like everyone asks me why I'm not calling it Grand Nationals anymore, like for the calling contest, but I have 3 days, and there are 70,000 people that come through that door at NWTF, and a large majority come to our booth to come say hi and ask about turkey hunting, and they're all younger kids and whatnot. And I'm like, if I go call, I'm going to be gone a day and a half, and I would not be anywhere in this industry without all those really awesome people that took the time to talk to me. And I'm not going to lie, the people that didn't give me the time of day, it's like. My mom always says, she said, you get 1 shot or 2 shots as a parent-child relationship, right? You get as a child and as a parent. Mm-hmm. Well, it's also the same way as who you're influencing and how you're conducting yourself, how people change your life and how you're going to change someone else's life. And
that's
so,
a good perspective.
And so like I've always just been like, I will never brush anyone off. I will take the time for anyone, no matter where I'm at, whether it's Walmart or try the best I can. Obviously, like I was in Taco Bell the other day. I don't know how many hours from here, and I met some guys that were super awesome. I'm like, guys, It was so cool talking to you, but dude, I'm literally like 18 hours from where I need to be.
Yeah.
So I gotta go.
I gotta eat this Doritos Locos taco and get on my way.
Literally, I'm only gonna make it a little ways down the road, and I'm gonna pull over again.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I ain't got much time.
Yeah. So if it message me, I'll talk to you then. But I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, dude, when you're putting up numbers like what we're seeing on your accounts, it's like,
Crazy.
yeah, you're gonna get hate. Like that's a hard thing to I mean, but you're good at what you do, man. So it's like good hate.
It's hard. I mean, what people go after me for the most is like my teeth and
It's like personal shit.
no, very personal shit. Or like one time they'll be like, "Dude, your owl sounds like crap." Or I'm like, "Dude." I'm like, geez, that was like really aggressive.
what
Like
the hell?
everyone's like, dude, that sounded awesome. Then one guy's like, dude, that sucks. And I'm like, whoa, man. Like, or like you are the
Got an owl expert over here.
Yeah, I'm like, holy
Big owl guy.
Yeah, big owl guy, right? It's so cool though. Like to in person is when you really get to see the people.
Yeah,
that you're actually influencing. Like
We never see the guys hating on your owl hoot at a trade show. They
never
never hear from
they
that guy.
will never. I've had like 3 aggressive like interactions at trade shows that I can remember. It's all been within.
Three's a lot.
Well, I mean, one was some guy came up to me and we were talking before this. I'm not going to talk about my dad's bull he shot this year, but this guy's like, "How did your dad raise that bull?" And I looked at him and this is in Tennessee. The guy's from clearly Southern, and I'm like, dude, do you have any idea like what the logistics would be to raise this out?
You just throw it at him.
Let it go on. Why would you let it go on public land for everyone to see?
We're rolling the dice here.
Yeah,
Let me sit you down.
and then shoot the bull, post about it. I'm like, and gets and have a raffle tag. This isn't like just a regular. I mean, like this is a. I'm like, dude, this.
He double gambled.
We're really rolling the dice. on this one.
Like if you raised it, why don't you just go shoot it? I mean, that's how it works. I'm like, I don't and he started getting real heated with. I'm like, dude,
Because he knew he was like, fuck, I didn't plan this out.
Yeah, well, it's super aggressive. It was like, I'm like, geez, man, like they're on the internet. They're really aggressive and like come after every piece of you, but.
That guy's had some bad elk seasons.
He must have. I don't know if he's
never won in his life.
I don't think he's ever hunted elk in his life. If I had to guess,
That's probably the realistic situation.
Yeah, the attacking you on personal shit's crazy. Like, dude, I only like we do our Unhinged series, and it gets a fraction of the views you're putting out. And it's like people pick me apart on my clothes. I'm like, listen, you want to talk about some gay fucking shit? Is giving another grown man shit about what he looks like and what he's wearing.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're. So there's really no really justified reason. I was trying to make up one. I couldn't think of one. But yeah, that is wild. But I get when you're putting up numbers like that, it's like, do you read comments?
Yeah, I do. Because here's what you'll notice on all my stuff. Like here, right off the bat. Okay, there's how to keep your duck call from sticking. You know, you go down goose calling sequence. These are all questions that people ask me, and I try to go through and I try to go down and answer stuff. And if someone has a very this guy is really aggressive. He's supporting small creators. As soon as I post, he like goes and finds it with like 0 likes on it. He's actually pretty aggressive, dude. I love him. It's dude. That's what you gotta laugh about it.
Actually,
yeah, that is funny. Yeah.
He is so fun. Like I love that stuff because I think he's engaged, man.
That's good humor. Like
that is good humor, and there's a lot of really good stuff, but. I will say by May, and my wife's right out there. You could ask her. May 1 is really tough for me, and September 30th, like at the end of elk season, those end of season, after I've been getting beat up, like for turkey season for about 3 months, and people like they progressively get more aggressive as the season goes on. I'm guessing because they've having a pretty tough season or something. And
yeah, that makes sense.
I can see that.
Yeah, and it really starts to get to me, and I'll sit down with my wife, and I'm like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing this because I love it?
Starts getting in your head a little bit.
It gets in my head sometimes, and I hate that I'm saying this right now because everyone's going to be like, oh, I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
Now I know how to get to it.
And I will say, like, I've done better about not reading them. But then you get like my dad. My dad, I literally was going to ban him from our company page, Riven, because he's like in there in the comments replying to. I'm like, Dad, you can't reply to. Leave everyone alone. I said, people will stand up, and it's so. It's so he's so
awesome though.
He's so funny, and then he'll just like, I'll like see a video of like his thing come up, and I'm like, look, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there he is. Like he's just trolling. Like it's funny though. We just have, man. It's at the end of the day, like I've had people get after me for posting these tips. Like, why are you teaching people to do that? I'm like, dude, come on. Like
that's a wild
That
thing.
is insane.
And it's aggressive. Like, and I'm like, man, I learned it from someone. That's it. I mean, like, and even if I did come up with something that I learned myself, I'm not going to be the gatekeeper for anything. Like, I can be the gatekeeper in my mind. Like, I'm not going to blow up spots, or I'm not going to like be like your guy on Onyx.
Of course, that's just general human respect.
That's just it's like other people hunt here.
Yeah.
That's
red-blooded American stuff.
Yeah. And so, but like they still have to put in the work. Everyone, like, none of this stuff is just going to automatically make you the best elk, turkey caller on the face of the planet, waterfowl caller. It's just stuff that if you put the time in, can make you better. You don't need all of it.
Yeah.
But if you're into it and obsessed like we are, like with you guys with whitetails or turkeys or any of that, I mean, you want to continually be learning. And if you're not learning anymore, then why are you doing it?
See, if you didn't do that and you did whatever else you'd be doing, then you'd get hate for not giving back and teaching the kids that are following your TikTok page and whatever. So you can never win. And by the way, I don't think you were saying too much. I think you're being an honest human being, because most people couldn't handle.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you want, dude, I read one archery talk thread that had 12 pages just shitting on me.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up.
That was a long time ago, too.
It was a long time ago. I still think about it. I bring it up. That's the one. I bring it up, and it fucked me up for like 2 months probably. I said 2 weeks. It was probably 2 months.
You still think about it though?
Still think about it.
Yeah. And anyone that says that they don't read the stuff, at some capacity, they
got to read it.
And you got to read it because also you want. I mean, like, if you care about people at any capacity, you look back and like want to. I mean, care about the good. They want to help the good.
It's human nature, man. But
curiosity, man.
Yeah, but
I find it funny, but
well, you know what? It's like this is how fucked up I am, dude. Like, I don't know, a few months ago, I tried to go back and find that thread. I couldn't find it. So,
oh man,
it either got removed. I went back for more somehow.
Damn, dude.
Like, I don't.
I see if anybody's got my back.
I guess it's like a tattoo. It's like it sucks and you're getting it, but you always go back for more. I don't know. But no, dude, you're killing it. So we met in Oregon at the Loophole Range event, and dude, I gotta say, from the jump, you were the coolest dude to me. And I told everybody, is like, you walked in off the plane, and you're like, "Oh, what's up, dude? Listen to your podcast." Like, you just acknowledged me, and were cool as shit from the rip. Like, I was like taken aback. So I thank you for that. It was really cool.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's like, for me, like, I love what everybody's doing in the space, and I love your guys' stuff. Like, I think it's funny, and it brings a different perspective. Like, the things that, because we, like, let's just say the last decade, like before what we, like, you started, what I've started, it was B-roll cutaways and very put together, style of
real
stuff.
Buttoned up. Yeah.
Everybody's buttoned up. I'm like, that's not us. I mean, that's not real. Like, us going out, having crappy hunts, fun hunts, joking around, having a good time, stuff bugging us. We're human beings, and I love the real part of it. And obviously, I thought you were the best too, obviously, but no, I truly like I told Lexi, I called her, and I was like, dude, they are so cool. Like, and that's what I'm like, I mean, truly, and from the second, I'm like, dude, I want to take them and go kill a turkey because I'm like, dude, I thought that would have been so cool, which it obviously
this was the coolest thing. So I just thought it was neat that you were just from the rip, dude. Like 2 seconds off, you're just like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And I was like, "Oh, that's cool," you know. So we ride in the same. They had a couple rental cars that are taking us to the. Then we went right to the range right away, like right off the plane, right to the range, and it was me and you and Haynes Shelton from North American Whitetail. He's awesome. Another story, real quick. He put that buck in North American Whitetail for me.
Did he really?
Yes, on print.
But he didn't tell you.
Well, I knew it. I was a little confused. I didn't know if it was going to happen in print or if it was going to be digital. They do that breaking news bucks thing. And Joe Humphrey, I didn't have the magazine yet. Joe Humphrey sends me a Snapchat. You're everywhere. And I'm like, what magazine is that? He's like, North American Whitetail.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, I sent him out a text. But anyway, we just hit it off, all three of us. And we were talking about turkeys from the rip. And, I was like, oh, yeah, we'll go shoot one. And, I was like, maybe we might not have time.
Yeah.
We're here for Loophole, which Loophole's the shit. They're the best.
Yes.
We go out and do this range thing. That was an awesome experience, too. Like,
especially for all of it. Like, I think almost all of us there were bow hunters. I mean,
because not all of their, like, I don't influencers is the
ambassadors.
Ambassadors is the term.
Nice.
Influencers is a watered down term. All the ambassadors, like everybody there at that time, mostly, except for some fishermen, and one of them was like a rodeo guy. They were all awesome though.
Yeah.
And but I think other ambassador groups that do the range day, I think it was a lot of them were like primarily rifle people here and there.
Yeah.
But we just got like, I don't know if they planned that. It would make sense a little bit, but
yeah. I mean, that was the right group. I mean,
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was the right.
Sydney
group.
Wells was there.
Sydney, yeah, and we're just all like, messing with the guns, and we obviously know how to shoot a gun, but it's like at that proficiency, it's like a totally. I didn't even know it really truly exists, and I won't lie. I mean, I look down on I was raised to look down on long range shooting. Like I'm like,
really?
So I'm not trying to play footsie.
Oh no, it's all right. I kind of liked it.
No, it's
Jordan's
like
hard as a rock.
Stand up.
It's that like
Stand up.
Like, and honestly, what's having my wife grew up a rifle hunter only, and through guiding and my wife, like I started to get a little bit of appreciation for it. But my dad, he's like, you're a fairy if you hunt with a rifle. I shot a buck with a gun last year, a 30-30 at 30 yards, like open sight, because the last few years I've been hunting during gun season with a bow. And I'm here, boom, 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 boom. The deer are just running everywhere. I'm like, dude, I've never been around anything like this in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I could get into this whole it's still primitive, it's still rat, and so, but I FaceTime my dad, and my dad's like, oh, and I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, cool. And I'm like, I shot him at 30 yards, Dad. Yeah. After he thought about it for a while, he was cool. But I've really got more of an appreciation for it. I'm not looking down because I'm like, dude, hunt how you want to hunt. Have fun with it. Like, if you shoot one at 800 yards, it takes skill. It's good for you. That's your deal. Like, is it for me? I mean, like, I love the fact that we learned it and it can do it, and now I can go shoot a yipper a coyote, a freaking cougar, whatever. I will shoot it at as far as I need to shoot it. That's no problem. I feel good to do it.
Dude, they let us. So just to catch people up on the story, they set you up. We go out to the Loophole. There's a schoolroom. Loophole has a range. There's a schoolhouse. There's like a schoolhouse. It's like a badass like pole barn where it's like a classroom area where they like go over some product stuff and break down like all the components
and the brand, which was super rad too. Like,
it was really cool. Like they motivated you to be like, Team Loophole forever, It's like, it felt that way. It was like,
feels like a family. Like you're actually like they're like opening it up. Like, come in.
Yeah.
Like, this is who we are. And
it was cool. Like they encourage everybody to interact, and it was easy because everyone's got a common interest.
Yeah.
There was no awkwardness.
No, not at all.
That never happens when you get a group of people who know of each other but don't really know each other. It was great.
Yeah. I mean, it was, dude, it was just so fun. And then we get down there and just started plinking. It's like,
we're shooting 1,000 yards in a couple hours.
Literally.
That's wild.
I mean, and they say, okay, and it was easy with that custom dial system. Like, I wasn't expecting any of that. And
me either.
I was expecting, like, I don't know. I don't know what I was.
Or something,
I didn't even, like,
I expected, honestly, to be really intimidated because like you said, I shoot, not really, but like I'll go shoot a rifle if we're going to go shooting.
Yeah.
But I'm not
1,000 yards.
Yeah, but I'm not like,
there's not a lot of opportunities out here to shoot 1,000 yards necessarily.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, hey, I'm going to grab my rifle and I'm going to go shoot my rifle. Like, that has happened never.
No. So I don't even, I didn't own a rifle before like last year. My whole life. I've never had one.
You were feeling the same way I was.
Yeah.
And then we get out there. I mean, we're putting them on. You mount the scope. You do all the stuff. And like, we're all kind of like, okay, I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? Because they show you, and then they're like, all right, do it.
I like that too, that they made us do it. Like,
it's way better.
And we actually had a working knowledge. I mean, could I do it again right now? Probably not.
Yeah.
But my father-in-law is he's a gunsmith. Like and so I could go, like, we could go over it again. I think I would remember.
And I'm not saying that the instructors at Loopold weren't helpful. They were very helpful, but they'd let you struggle. But then if they had to be like, all right, yep, that's
You got to learn it yourself.
Yeah, try this, but mess with it. You know, it was perfect.
Yeah.
So we do that. Then the next day, first of all, how fun. We're like, there's these targets, and they're steel white outline targets. And when you hit them, a green light will illuminate.
Yeah, and you're bing.
Oh, dude, and the delay.
Oh, yeah.
It was so fun. And the next day, we went, and it was like a 3D course for rifles.
Yeah.
So you like get up and you shoot. It's a different scenario. And one of the Loopold range instructors would be like, okay, you had to get up to your spot, find them.
2 minutes, or I think.
2 minutes to fire.
Oh, once you get to your spot, it starts?
And you have to choose your own setup too. So you got to like either choose a tripod, a rock, and you kind of want
the pad if you want the Loopold like shooting pad.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I don't think I hit anything that day, but
it was intimidating because I mean we were having fun with it. Like,
yeah.
People are watching you shoot, and then they're filming it for content, and then there's a flag, and it might be like a cliff.
Yeah.
And you don't know where it is. So you get up to it and it's like, all right, time. And you got to find it, range it, and then you get in a position and execute. And it was cool as hell.
Yeah, it was, I mean, I've been behind like when we're guiding, it felt like just like we're hunting. I mean, you could tell the people that are Western big game guys set it up because it was like, there were some that were kind of challenging. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Even for, like I do it for a living, like I used to, and I'm like, I come over the top and be like, where is that thing? And you'd like see it like in some sagebrush right here, and you're like, oh, okay, and then I'd miss. But
750-yard mule deer,
yeah,
ting any
with the wind, yeah,
you did, you crushed. I mean, you
did
and Sydney both
abnormally well. Like I didn't expect to do well, but I think it's like the bow hunting aiming thing. No, I think it's just an aiming thing. But the wind, like the wind gets crazy. You're like.
It gets windy out there too. It was windy.
And then it's just a free for all.
Yeah.
But then we had on the way back from that course range day, we go back and they had the long bomb.
Yeah.
That looked over and we were shooting. I think my longest shot was 11:47 or something like that.
And you were hitting it too.
Yeah. I'm shooting next to Cody Robbins, just a giant killer. You know?
Yeah.
Coolest guy ever.
The chillest guy ever.
Told me the craziest story about a vasectomy, a nightmare situation, which I ended up having a night because I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a vasectomy. Oh, brother, let me tell you a story. I had the same thing happen to me that he told me. He's like, it's like 1 in a million. No, same thing happened to me. So
2 in a million.
I got to call him.
I've heard too many bad stories.
Cody, you'll never believe this. I got my balls chopped off. But we're shooting 1,200 yards with Cody Robbins.
Yeah.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, he was super cool. We got to hang out with him in the airport too. It's just like
it's cool.
Dude, just the most down to earth, chill dude. Like I text him to this day. Like my buddies were up there deer hunting, and they sent me a picture of a giant mule deer because we can't hunt them in Saskatchewan. You know, as a non-resident, you know, you can't. I believe it's Saskatchewan. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't. You cannot get a tag. Like Alberta, you can as a non-resident. You have to go with the guide, but Saskatchewan, no mule deer hunting.
Oh,
and
really?
So there's like this buck was like 220. He was a giant buck, and my butt is like, "This is a big mule deer." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a big mule deer," and I'm like trying to get a hold of Cody. I'm like, "Dude,
you need to know about this."
Yeah, this is a big deer, like a really big deer.
Well, dude, so yeah, like just how cool he was.
Yeah,
and I actually saw him at the Indiana show do a seminar. And I've always wanted him on the podcast. I was just like, for some reason, too nervous to talk to him. I told him that he's one of the guys like born and raised. It's like always wanted him on, but never reached out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm going to tell him that he's not going to believe me.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you just never asked me to do it, you dickhead. Yeah. And I'm like, I swear you're not going to believe this, but it's like, you're one of the guys that I've always wanted on, but have never reached out to.
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to explain, I think. But we talk about
you're the second one.
Oh my God.
I got you.
No, he's here. We talked about it instantly. I'm like, you can be the pod. We talk about going to kill a Merriam.
Yeah.
While we're out there. I've never killed a Merriam. I didn't think we were gonna have time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do it if we can. And this guy's about that action. Because
I told Kaylee, I'm like, dude, So this is like prime time turkey season. I will do it this year. Is in the past we've talked about it, and I'm like, no, there's no way April 27th that I'm not going to be turkey hunting, and that would be the same for March 15th, for May 15th, anytime between March and May. I'm terrible. Count me out for anything. Yeah. Like period, end of story. I got married April 16th, and I came home. I flew home from North Carolina for a day. We got married. Then we just went back to hunting again. Literally. And then our honeymoon was turkey hunting in Mexico like a few weeks later for like 10 days straight.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I didn't know the range was right here. I'm like, dude, let's go kill some birds. I know where to go. I mean, Oregon is my state. Like I grew up there. That's where I done all my hunting growing up. And my goal in life is to know where every turkey in the state of Oregon is. And I mean, like, and that's what I used to take. Like, all my buddies would give me, like, anytime they hear a bird, see a bird, anything, because they don't care out there. And I'm like, text me it, and I'll give you some sheds that I found or something, because I don't give a crap about the sheds. Like, like a bullhorn, like, dude, I want like 5 turkey pins. Just give them to me. and like, they're all shed hunting. They're shed maggots. And I've honestly had more fun whitetail shed hunting than out west, because out west it's like it's like here. I guess even this far north may be different. Like Kentucky, everyone's like, you can't find sheds. Like they don't. I mean, like we've had days where we find like 11 or 12. I'm like, this is really good. I don't have to walk very far compared to like at home. I do like 20 miles like this. I'm like, you shed maggots can have it.
Yeah. Shed maggots is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what we call
Lee that from now.
Yeah, that's Lee's new name.
Yeah, Lee's the shed maggot, shed faggot. So basically, you're like, all right, if you want to go turkey hunting, we'll do it. So it was the end of the range day. Loophole had hired a guy to come in and do like a sort of not hibachi style, but cook in front of you, like we're sitting out.
It was fun.
It was great.
Well, I guess I wasn't there, but I heard it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I goes there for a quarter of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's Beau at? And they're like, I think because you just like left during the range day to go get a rental or something.
Yeah.
And here you come pulling up in a car and you get out in full camo, like, we're going to go kill a turkey or what? I'm like, oh, fuck, like right now? And you're like, well, yeah, what the hell else? I'm like, all right, well, sorry, Kaylee.
Yeah. And Kaylee's hunted with me before.
Yeah.
And all of the Willowpool, every person probably at Willowpool, there may be some new people, but they've all hunted with me.
Yeah.
They always are like, you kind of just live in Beau's world when I'm like, dude, let's go. Come on. And that's and like the season before, I went to like an RMEF thing, and Bruce Pettit, I text, I'm like, Bruce, are you going to be there? He's like, yeah. And so I'm like, dude, let's go. And I literally have never hunted in Missoula, Montana in my life. Went out, called them in a bird, smoked it, went to the party, went the next morning. I took all my buddies out. We went out and shot 5. I mean, we tagged out everybody. Jeez. And I'm like, dude, we're just good. Like,
you stand on so much business that's not even funny, because it was just, all right, we're going to find a bird. And we found them.
Yeah. Like, roosted them.
And it was late when we left. Like it was, I mean, we had a couple hours.
Well, and then we had to drive a little ways too. And
and
we got there. As soon as we got there though, like things started happening, a lot of birds. And I mean, it's like the desert. You guys were like, what?
It seemed like, I mean, you gotta think, I know Illinois birds. I've always thought about Merriam's are my, you see photos and videos, they were the prettiest to me.
Yeah.
And you always hear these things about them. It's like, oh, their gobbles are weak. They do this. You always hear all these things. And I'm like, I was excited to just experience it with someone who knows exactly what they're doing in the most capacity that you can know what you're doing when it comes to hunting, So I was like, I was absorbing it in. It was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and we go out there. I'm like, where the fuck are they? Where do they roost? Where do they roost in?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. There's not like big cottonwoods and shit. I mean, there might be down on the river or whatever.
Yeah, they just love those ponderosa pines. They find those things, man. But I've seen them roost in like willows, like on the river, if there's enough turkeys. But it's crazy that how well the Merriams do out there. It's
it's against them out there. I would think the winners would fuck them up.
Well, that's what the people hate them. Like everyone hates them out there.
Why?
Because the winter, there'll be like 300-400 in a flock, and they come into people's like that particular spot where we were at.
They come down.
They come down and they all congregate on the haystack and they destroy everything. I fishing game one year, they went through and killed like hundreds. Like,
really?
Youth and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I understand, but like, I mean, just wiped out a whole valley for a year. Like the whole thing, they were killed out. It's just a totally different thing. But speaking to that, you could kill them all out. If everybody hunted them as hard as they hunt them down here or on this side of the country, you would, I mean, they get really smart. They turn into Easterns after they get pressure. Like they won't gobble anymore. And if they do gobble, it's just for no reason. It's you know, I grew up hunting Merriams in places that there's some of those Merriams were just as hard as any Eastern I've ever hunted, but they get such a rap for being so dumb, which they can be. They can be so dumb. So can an Eastern if it's not getting pressure. Like they can be dumb.
Sometimes, well, that's the thing. All right, so why is it like, why would a Merriam be more dumb? Like what would paint that?
Number one, so the Merriam and the Rio go back to either the Mayans or Aztecs. They were technically a domesticated version of the turkey, right? And so that's what I've always been told. So they do have a little less, you know, what's the word? They're just a little less wary, but they're still a wild bird. And the Eastern is the Eastern is definitely the purest form of the wild turkey. And, you know, the Osceola is fairly pure as well. But man, you know, pressure to me is everything. Pressure with turkeys, they get so smart, so fast like you go down to the South and you're pulling up and there's 70 people on a WMA. I mean, those birds get smart really quick. But I will say one thing, a lot of people, and this goes for anywhere I've hunted in the country, they're like, you don't want to go there. Those are the hardest turkey. I could not tell you, and we're getting off track. I could not tell you though, how many places I've been in this country and they're like, these are the smartest turkeys in the country. I'm telling you right here. And in Marshall County, right here in LBL, or down here in Alabama, you know, the Black Belt, and the smartest turkeys ever. You know, Big Cypress in Southern Florida, North Carolina. I could tell you every single. I could go to every part of the southern Georgia, Mississippi.
Yeah, I've heard that about Mississippi. Everyone's like,
and I'm just going to tell you the honest truth. I've hunted turkeys all over the country in almost every state. I haven't done the 49, but I've been in a lot of states. The band that goes across from Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, that middle southern half, those are the smartest turkeys in the country. They are out of the egg. They are the smartest birds. I don't care what anyone says. They just, some days don't gobble. Some days, I mean, you move, they catch you. They can absolutely have their dumb days. I've caught them on their dumb days and they gobble their heads off and act like any other turkey, but they just have something in them that they're very wary. I don't know. I can't even explain why they're like that. And one thing I've learned is the southern turkey is way, way more, they're like touchy. They're a little weird. Like you get a weird weather day or barometric pressure, it'll shut them down. Where our birds up north, they're used to it being cold. They're used to it being like, you know, if it gets down to 30 degrees, they're still gobbling their heads off because they're used to it. Yeah. But you get down south and they're like, oh, you know, they think they're gonna die. And they won't say a dang thing. So
that makes sense.
You know but then let's just say we get into the season anywhere in the country, you start getting pressure, they all get freaking smart. Like
it feels like
they get so smart, and there's not a lot that you can. You know, what I found is I just stick with them. That's where I was trying to get my point across was I hear from everyone all these places are so hard, but if I stick with them or I go there, like you'll never kill a turkey here. You go, you'll get on them eventually.
Yeah, if you stick with it.
You stick with it. And honestly, some of those places, and it goes for elk, for ducks, for turkeys, for all of it. Word of mouth, it keeps people away sometimes. Like, oh, they're so hard in there.
Yeah.
Well, I just went in there and I just called off the road and he just gobbled and came running right up and I just got 100 yards off the road and shot him.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't. even for elk, like this year with Born and Raised, these coastal Roosevelt elk are very hard hunted, and I'm like, I have
heard that here, and I've never been.
They are very hard. They're like an Eastern turkey. They're very quiet, but I have a formula. I go night bugle. I go do my thing. We got a few bulls bugling. Slipped up in there. I'm listening to guys drive back and forth while I'm working this bull. He comes walking in at 20 yards. Thump, done. I mean, and this is in this is the high, like the most popular area in their neck of the woods, and everybody's just talk so much crap about it. But there's a lot of bulls. I mean, it's just being tenacious, trying things that other people aren't trying, and sticking with it. It's just like, doesn't matter what you're hunting, like. You can't let people get in your head about it, because if they're talking about it, they hunt there too at some capacity, right? And so it's like, okay, I know that they're hard, but how hard? Nothing is
gauging
impossible.
the intelligence level on the person, talking about how smart the animals are.
Well, how good are you to say that?
Yeah.
Like, you're pretty dumb, and you think those animals are pretty smart. I'm going
pretty average.
Yeah, it's just so fun though to go all over the country and just see how other people do it and all that. But man, nothing brings a smile to my face though when I go somewhere. And
do you love when people are like, "You'll never kill one"?
Never kill one here, and we just go rake them.
Yeah,
like it's such a fulfilling feeling, and that's why I like hunting public a lot. I hunt a lot of private. I hunt a lot of public, and I would say it's 50-50 for all species. I do a little bit of all of it, and like I get just as much enjoyment out of when I'm private, right? But I go, and if I get one on public that like I shot my whitetail this year on public, I was like, I'm gonna kill one on public this year, because everyone I couldn't tell you how many people are like, there's a lot of people, you ain't gonna get on it, and I'm like I haven't seen a person here in weeks, because everyone's got in their own head, and I'm from out west. I'll walk 4 miles in. This stuff, this is flat. Like, this is nothing. I'm like, literally, dude, I'm like, dude, just
so much air here.
Yeah, I feel like I literally I shot a buck and a doe, and like had them laying there next to each other. I quartered them out like I'm elk hunting, put them all in my backpack, and I carried out 8 quarters, back straps, everything on my back, and I'm like, I'm breathing. I'm like, dude, I feel like Superman right now. like this doesn't even feel as bad as 1 quarter with an elk. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
But it's like, and that's where all my guys that work for me, they're like, you can't shoot one in there. How are you going to drag it out? So I'm going to cut that thing up in 2 seconds. They're tiny compared to me cutting up an elk by myself.
Yeah.
And one of my guys went out by himself, shot one, cut it up, and he's like, oh, we're doing this every year now. And I was like, I got so stoked, because I'm like, dude, we're doing something here. Like, it's so fun.
That is cool. I'm glad you're in the whitetail world too. Well, you seem to be in every world.
I like everything.
Let's finish Merriam's quick. We killed 2 Merriams. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience. And that's all. I've told the story before, but I just wanted to get that done. Then we can talk about deer and stuff.
But I will say one thing that was so cool. Your bird comes ripping right in. It was a perfect Merriam hunt. And they're just coming over the hill, and I gotta lay it all out. The bubble clucks, the yelping, just sounding like a bunch of turkeys. That's what's so fun about the Merriams, is I can let it out.
Yeah.
Where at Eastern, I gotta go, and then just scratch some leaves, and then, okay, I'm gonna sit here a little longer. And my favorite is killing Easterns like a Merriam, like, and then it was a perfect hunt.
Yeah.
Haynes, 10 out of 10. Like, dude, just.
It was cool because there was 2 coming in. We were going to try and double.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've killed a Merriam. You never have. And then
that was super cool.
It was so cool. I'm like, hey, dude, we're just not letting them get away. It was my attitude. It's like, let's get one if we can get one. And it just worked out where the one I could see, he didn't quite have the shot, and the other one hadn't broke the opening all the way. And he's like, dude, you better shoot him right now, and rolled them. And we're like, fuck yeah. It was early enough. It's like, we have so much time still.
Oh, we're going to get another one.
We're going to get another one. And, we took care of the bird, got everything, and did a little sightseeing over that like cliff area, over that, I don't know, valley or whatever. Roll in and roll the next spot. And this was the coolest part. We get in, we thought we heard a gobble.
Yeah.
But I was like, did we hear one? Or we were like kind of questioning it. Like,
yeah, because it's so big out there. You can hear one for a mile or two. And he's like,
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
And we get into this, we start going up this like old cattle trail into this like little, I guess, canyon or drainage, whatever.
Yeah, Juniper Canyon.
And it was like, man, we haven't heard a bird. And you're like, the whole time, you're pretty much, and I don't know your words exactly, but like, trust the process, we're going to find one in here.
Yeah.
And then we get on this hill and it was like, there's one right there.
No, sit down now.
Yeah.
And, then comes running in, boom. I'm like,
it was awesome.
Hey, let's take some pictures. And then and I'm hearing him up on the hill. I'm like, dude, there's so many toms. They just started gobbling up. And I'm like, oh, should I shoot one? And I had my wife coming. I'm like, guys, we got to get out of here. So I went back in there later.
Dude, I thought I was going to talk to you. And I was like, dude, let's just go shoot one more. We're already in here. I almost had you, but you're like, no, we got to just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and we did. We got out of there, and I went back a week later, took my wife in there and my mom. We dove in off the top of the canyon, called in both of them. They come running in. My Lexi goes, boom, shoots one, and then the other one flies up in the air. My mom's shooting at it, runs off, and my dad, he as great of an elk hunter as he is, he hates to walk. And we went down, and we're like walking out of there. He's like, "Why did we do this? This is stupid." and like when we're going down in here, he's like, "Why are we getting so deep in here? Just call him to the top."
Call him to the top.
Walking for a turkey is different than walking for a big elk.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've dove in on some stuff for turkeys. Like when I was growing up, man, like I mean, it could be like the bottom, the deepest, darkest drainage, and I'm like, let's go. And we get, I loved it. That's what I like though. It's like, it's like elk hunting, but I get like, and everyone's like, no, it's not like elk hunting. I'm like, give me a rifle during the rut for an elk, and
that's a good point. Okay,
I could go lay out elk. I mean, literally, them coming, I can get into 60 yards of an elk pretty easily in most scenarios. You know what I mean? And shooting through brush and whatnot. You know, I'm not saying it's exactly the same.
Yeah,
but like.
I understand your analogy. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's we're not watching 50 elk a year, but it's if you had a gun in that amount of time, you could say if they're bugling their heads off. I mean, like I couldn't tell you how many different bulls that I don't get a shot at because he's through some brush. I don't shoot him farther than like 30 or 40 yards.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's just how I look at it. So you know, obviously elk they can smell and they're harder, but. It's very similar in the way that we interact.
There's enough dots to connect there that it makes sense. Yeah, especially factoring like a rifle situation. And it was cool, man. It was cool to watch you because the first day I got to watch you like do all the locator calls, and I was like, "Hey, do a video." That's hilarious, and like it's hilarious only because you can't believe you're doing it. Like, and you're doing it with your mouth, like you're doing it with your voice. I mean, I know you had your like a diaphragm call for some of it, but it's like this. The range of calls you can do is crazy.
Yeah.
And did that come natural, or did you have to work real hard to get to that point?
Dude, I will say one thing, and it might be I don't know why I have something in my brain that I have an ear, but it's a lot of practice. Like you know, that type of stuff, like I will say my dad did a lot of crazy stuff too, and he was a caller to an extent. But I've always just I hear something, and then I just start practicing. You know,
that's great. That's a gift.
It always has been, and I've always wanted to be able to do all of it. Like if somebody can do something better than me in calling, like no, I've got it. I got it. I'm like
Unacceptable.
I got to listen to it. I practice it. Like when I was growing up, I'd practice. It would be nothing to practice 6 hours a day calling.
Really?
Yeah. I practice. Like if it was turkey season, before turkey season, I practiced turkey calling that much. If it was before elk, well, I say that I didn't practice elk calling ever, and that's of all things to be a world elk calling champion. Like I'm like that was the one thing that always just came super easy to me because I grew up with my dad as a great elk caller, and I just always have been a good elk caller. But turkey calling was really hard, goose calling, duck calling, and then here recently, dude, I've been having fun calling deer, dude. Dude, they come in, dude. Like I had no clue because we can't hunt them during the rut like y'all can. Yeah. Like where we're from, you get a September hunt. If you hunt with a rifle, it's like October, and then they have like a late hunt in December, and mule deer aren't going to come running into a call. They don't like it. I'm out there rattling, and I never see anything. My dad's killed some giant blacktails rattling and calling, but I've never had any luck with it.
Blacktail's on the list for me. I think that would be like
it would be cool to have one. They're cool.
They are
for sure on the list.
They are the coolest looking deer, dude.
Yeah.
Like chocolate black
double throat patches.
Double throat patch.
The capes are just so pretty and dark.
Dude, there's an old video of Tom Miranda killing one out of a tree stand that I'm like, it just looks so sick, dude.
Yeah. They I will say one thing, and I've hunted all the subspecies of deer. The blacktail is the most nocturnal deer on the planet, just from the get-go. Like my dad had this buck he was hunting, and I want to say he was a 150 or 160 typical, a big 4-point buck, and he was living behind these houses in this canyon, and he got one daylight picture of him in 2 years.
Holy shit.
And that's and it's there's no pressure. There's not
It's
pressure.
just the way they are.
This is the way they are. If it rains really hard, they come out. If it's like the deeper, the darker, the rainier, the nastier, that's when you're going to see a freaking giant blacktail buck. You see them every night driving home. You just see them like in the road. They're everywhere.
I was going to say, like, not thinking about, lion pressure, but they wouldn't be moving at night if it was lion pressure.
No, they just for whatever. Southern Oregon, they act different. Into California, they come out in the daylight, but you go from middle of Oregon north to the northern Washington, they do not come out in the daylight often. Like even during the rut, they're very, very weird. And I don't understand what it is. You get some dumb young bucks that'll come out in the apple trees. Like in the summertime, it's pretty easy to see a nice blacktail when they're still in the velvet. But as soon as you lose that, like everyone that hunts them, and you're hunting them over bait. I mean, that's how 99% of these archery bucks get killed out there.
Oh, really?
And I mean, Dad, he shot some of his bigger ones on the ground. I think that he'd have to tell you the stories on some of them, but like you're still not seeing deer. Like you may see a doe right at dark, and if it's going to happen, it's going to be like right at dark.
No kidding.
And so they're so interesting, man. Like, you go to Southern Oregon, and those blacktails, they act more like a mule deer. You can go out in the daylight, you can see them, you can glass them up. Like my buddy, he runs an outfit down there. He'll see 40, 50 bucks a day. And he has a great property to hunt them on. But you go up north, and it's great properties, but I don't understand it.
That is weird. I don't know enough about them to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm elk hunting, and I never see them. Like when I'm Roosevelt hunting, like I'll see does sometimes. And all the loggers, you talk to all of them though, they're like, "Oh, last night I saw a giant in the road," or you're driving out, you'll see giants in the road. But they call them the gray. I guess I don't know if you guys call whitetails gray ghosts, but we call them gray ghosts out west.
Really, the only thing I've ever heard called a gray ghost is a kudu.
Yeah, kudu.
Yeah, that's what we call them, the gray ghost. And like mule deer hunting, they're never nocturnal.
Maybe coos deer, they call them gray ghosts or whatever.
Yeah, they might. Yeah,
they're hard to they're out. They're just hard to see.
Yeah, that's dad is he's been coos deer hunting the last few years. He says that's the funnest type of hunting he's ever done.
Really?
Does he go to Mexico or is he doing it in Arizona?
Mexico, and he goes down there and he spends a month down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just hunting water. Yeah, he loves it. I told him, like, Dad, you need to start calling these things.
Bow hunting would be a blast like that.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. You should see the videos of him just dripping sweat, just like it's like so hot down there. And
they gotta grunt and do the same things like a whitetail does.
Everyone that has talked to me about calling them, they come in heavy. Like
Bucky said, they're super aggressive and mean. Like they'll run muleys off.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know whitetail because they are a whitetail technically, but they're also not.
Yeah, I don't know enough about them, but I know that every person I've ever talked to said you start hitting horns together and they'll run from a mountain over and come to you. But imagine they never did all that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's I can't imagine it happens every time, just like whitetails. Like,
well, they never get called out, I bet.
Ever.
Like
ever.
Yeah, ever, yeah.
Yeah, and so they hear something, I mean, and I told Dad, I tried to break down what I've learned from the whitetail rut, how it works. I'm like, Dad, there's seeking, there's lockdown. I'm like, he'll tell me what's happening. He's like, "Oh, my bucks are gone." I'm like, "Well, they might be locked down." I mean, I'm totally out of my element here, but I'm like,
well, I mean,
if they disappear, you've had them. You're seeing single bucks everywhere, and they just start disappearing, or you see them chasing, then they disappear. I'm like, they should follow to an extent a whitetail rut pattern, I would think.
You would think so. I don't know. I guess I hunted them, but it was. I did it in January, so I don't know where they were in Sonora at that time. Like, I don't know what rut phase they were in when I did it.
I think it's really weather dependent too. Water dependent, weather dependent. I think that it plays a huge role in it.
I think if I want to do it again, I don't know about in Sonora. I guess if I found the right pocket, and I felt safe, I would do it with a bow. But where we hunted, it seemed impossible to do with a bow.
Yeah, I think that hunting them over the water like that, or you get in those mesquite trees with them, and you can rattle and call and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that you're going to have the opportunity to pat. Like, every time I've hunted on the ground like that, you're like telling how big the buck is sometimes can be kind of hard. You know, like even with just the whitetails, like I hunt them on the ground. Like the buck I shot last year was like, I think he was 135 or 140.
Yeah, it's a good buck.
It was a great buck, but I mean, to me, I was like, Jesus, it's a hammer.
From the ground, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, it's coming in just bow-legged. I'm like, oh, man.
Hey, think about like a coos here. That's like a giant coos.
That looks like a giant.
Yeah, it's like a coos that's pushing 200 inches on the regular whitetail world.
Yeah, well, that mine was just a regular whitetail. But Dad, he was showing me one last night. I didn't even know he shot. It was like 120 something.
A coos?
Yeah, coos.
Jeez.
He said if he would enter it, it would be top 5 Pope and Young all time.
Jeez.
And he
did it with a bow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he just doesn't enter them.
Dude, I shot mine with a rifle. It's like one of the cool random invites. Like, come down and do this with my buddy Devin.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and I'm like, that thing's 125. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then you get up to it, you don't realize that their bodies are this big.
They're like the size of a lab.
They are. Well, I have the mount. It's like you can't fathom it. Like people who don't know, they'll come in and be like,
"What the hell is that thing?
What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, it's a coos deer." And
this is a prank.
yeah, this is a prank, but it's like some gimmick, you know?
Yeah. No, they do that with a Sitka blacktails too.
Really?
Yeah. Like I have a Sitka blacktail shot with my bow, and he's 108. Like he's a hammer.
Yeah.
Freaking 4-point. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's a nice buck." I'm like, "Dude, that's a Sitka blacktail." I'm like, "What's that?" You know, I'm like, "Geez," I'm like, that's like a giant. Like I didn't know it when I shot it either. That was like one of those we were talking about, just down to do anything. My buddy's a commercial fisherman, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to come hunt the Alpine with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm down." So I just flew up there before I went back to work, like right before I went back to guiding, and I literally, my buddy shot this real nice 4-point. I'm like, "Wow, that's a cool buck." I'm like thinking just like blacktail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're just like, let's just keep walking. And I'm just like walking along. I'm like, there's a buck. And I have this. If you turkey hunted or waterfowl hunted or anything, when you get that sun at your back, you just disappear. You know, the sun was just perfectly over the hill, and it was going right into this buck's eyes, and he just couldn't see me. So I just like reached over, went to 70 yards, and was like taking my time, and I'm like, he goes up there and dies, and I'm like, well, that was easy. And then we hunted the rest of the trip, and it was just a grind, just raining sideways and just blowing. And I got back to the boat, and my buddy is like, holy shit, dude, like that's a giant buck. And I'm like, is it? I'm like, this looks like, it's like a nice 4-point, you know, it's a great buck. And honestly, that I messed it up too. Like I took it home. And I was like, I'm like, gotta get back to guiding. And I didn't cape the head. I'm a kid. I was young. I was like 18 years old, wrapped it, and I went through the Seattle airport carrying it like this. Get back to the place, and I'm like, oh, dude, it stinks so bad, dude. I'm just gonna skull cap it. And I'm like, and I take a Sawzall to it, breaks the skull in half.
Oh,
never couldn't, so I can't enter it or anything like that. Yeah.
Even your Sawzall sounds are perfect.
No, dude, those are deer that you can call. So
really?
they take these little calls and they go.
I've heard that. Yeah.
And they come running, like dead sprint running in. And it doesn't matter if it's a doe running in with a buck following, or buck will come by itself. It makes no sense whatsoever. But they come ripping into him. My buddy, they killed like 7 this year doing it.
Really?
And they're shooting him at 20 yards.
I'm going to throw something at you.
Yeah.
Would you ever do like a European roe deer hunt?
I thought I got invited to do it. It would be the summer, I think. This summer I got invited. And the only yes, if I got invited to do anything, I will do it. But it's like, for me, like in the summer, my wife and I, it's like the only time of year that we have any sort of feeling of normalcy.
Yeah.
And so like I was like, I want to go so bad, but we just done New Zealand and like just a bunch of crazy stuff that honestly is like way out of like our normal means. Like, and I'm like, we're not spending that type of money this year. And but I've heard it's so cool.
We did it in last June in France.
Yeah.
And their hunting was awesome. France was kind of gay, but like they're call receptive, but they like roar.
Yeah.
But they use like, it sounds like the hoochie mama.
Yeah.
They might have had a hoochie mama. I don't know.
It could be.
Because it was the same, just like.
Well, I sent elk calls to a few of my buddies that hunt them, and they use the elk mouth calls, and so I thought that was pretty interesting. Honestly, what I'd like to do is the Sitka deer up there in Maryland, the bugle.
Yeah,
they're they live in the marsh up there in Maryland.
Yep.
Like I'd love to go do that and like wear my waders and try and call them in. I heard they're really smart though.
They say it's hard. I've eaten them.
Yeah, are they pretty good?
Yeah, we had some buddies from out there. Yeah, it was great. It was good. But that's like one thing. That's a pocket of like opportunity in North America and the United States that I forget about.
Yeah. You forget that it's even there.
Yeah, because there's not a ton of people that do it.
Yeah.
There's a few guys that go out there and have shot them and everything, but
pretty aggressively. There's some guys who are really good at it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things you got to just say consistent. Like, you gotta pull a Doug, and you're all day, every day, all day, and you're in marsh and you're listening for basically reeds to make noise, and there's one walking through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or they're bugling. I've heard the bugle. It's kind of wild. Like,
really? I guess I haven't heard the.
I never you have to look it up.
Yeah, I gotta pee real bad.
Just lay it on us.
I don't know. It's just like a high pitch. Like, I can't do it. I truly like. I haven't heard it enough to. But it was like I'm like, dude, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
It would be fun. Like I thought that would be.
There's a little pocket of Sitka deer in Iowa.
What?
Yeah, it's like they had them on like a farm. They got loose, and now they're just like a little wild pocket of Sitka deer in Iowa.
You could probably smash them.
You can. A kid I went to school with shot one.
Let's
go.
It's kind of interesting, like
around here,
a country, like how many different places
like
have stuff like that.
Side of Iowa.
There's basically how many different places have little pockets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Axis deer or
it's weird.
It's really weird. Yeah, like I mean, like in Kentucky, we have a place that has a bunch of either fallows or axis deer, and they just live on this public land, but they actually have it in the regs. You can't shoot them.
Oh yeah.
And that wild,
lame.
like that is lame. And we have like.
That's what I want to do with them. Just
I don't understand why they do it, but they also aren't letting us shoot pigs there either. They got wild pigs all over that place, and it's getting bad.
Yeah, that's kind of unique that they don't want you to shoot the pigs.
You just go hunting. There's 3 animals you can't kill. I don't know.
Literally, it's
weird.
I asked them. I'm like, I talked to my buddies that are in fishing game there, and they're like, and their thought process is that if they are going to be more effective when they fly helicopters and shoot them. But I'm like, dude, you turn loose 10,000 rednecks from Kentucky.
Oh yeah,
there is not going to be a pig left on that property, and there may not be a deer left because they're gonna go crazy too. But it's like, I don't know. That's just where I disagree with them. But I'm not meant to agree or disagree, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not in that scenario, not in that position, so it's not my deal. But no, man. Dude, this has been the funnest podcast.
Dude, I love it. Dude, you're built for it, man. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of just fascinated by your energy for it, honestly, because I think a lot of people you could maybe call bullshit. It's like, I'll hunt every day, and kill shit every day, but it's like just hunting with you for a couple days, and just, I mean, we kept in touch. You'd call me like, hey, I got a whitetail question, whatever. And it's like you're just really about it, and it's motivating as shit. Like,
dude, I have no skin in the game on whitetails, right? Like we do not make a single whitetail product. So I'm like, I think
till now
I have to ask Lexi, and I was like, I'm going to get fired over these. Like, they're so much fun to hunt. And I'm like, it was like, I missed work for like 2 weeks. Like, just, and my boss would call me and he'd be like, hey, dude, what about these numbers? And I'd be like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, bye. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm hunting deer, dude. And he's like, okay, sounds good.
He's whispering too.
Yeah. It just slowly gets quieter as we keep talking. And
why are you whispering?
So whitetail hunting and catfishing are the only two things that I don't do for a living, right? So, like, those are my
That's a crazy statement.
Yeah, those are like,
dude, that's what we're all about.
yeah, and those are like the two things that I could just. It's like learning how to do something.
That's just a rare statement in general. Whitetails and catfishing are only two things I know.
My two bugaboos.
Yeah, they're the two things that I get to like do for fun that have. They're just so like there's 100% pure. I just get to go out there, and dude, and what's so cool about the whitetail game is how much opportunity there is. Like if I was to say I'm gonna go home to Washington, and let's just say I had a deer tag, the odds of me getting on a mature deer, like you're looking for a legal deer, a lot of times,
right?
You know what I mean? It's our deer population's not great anymore like it used to be. And I go to Kentucky and I'm like, I mean, my wife, she is incredible at getting permission. She said, "Hey man, hey Cletus, you know, my grandfather, he's a Tater Day Marshal of Tater Day." And they, "Oh yeah. And then we're on. We're in. And she does such an incredible job. She just knows everybody. But for me, like even on the public, like for me, I'm like, dude, I got so much public around my house. Like, I'm just gonna spend every single second out there, just running it. And like, and I spend it for turkeys. I go out there and I shed hunt. I go out there and shoot coyotes. Like I can just, and it's just like out west. Everybody walks so hard. They're all Cameron Haynes guys. Like they're like I actually have better luck going more strategic and doing day hikes like your 1 to 3 mile hikes out west than I do going 6 miles, because you go 6-7 miles in, there's a good chance there's going to be another group back there, and or if you mess it up, you're done. And it's going to take you forever to get out of there. And let's say to get to the Colorado 12-mile hike in, you're stuck with those elk. Or you're stuck with those deer and you just boogered up the whole herd and they just go over the top of the mountain and you're screwed.
Right.
And everybody's doing that. And so like down south though, I'm going every single day and I'm like, it's so fun. It's just a lot of opportunity and I'm seeing great bucks. I mean, I think it's so fun. Like, and everyone, what I found with Kentucky is, my wife and I joke about it a lot. They're more likely to trespass on your land than to put the time in on hunt public. We deal with more.
I get that.
We deal with more trespassers on our. We pull up. I shoot
around here.
For sure it is. Yeah.
I shoot my buck and I'm like, Lex, we're like, should we take your dad? And he's like, oh yeah, let's take him. We pull up to our spot and Lexi goes, who's that? And I'm like, oh shit. And there's two kids running through the woods and they got their Hunter Orange under their deal. I'm like, why are you wearing Hunter Orange if you're trespassing? I'm like, if you're going to break the law, I don't want to get a ticket.
Yeah,
I'm like,
break the law all the way if you're just going to do it there.
And literally, like, our turkey hunting spot, I bet you we ran off one year 7 people. Like, just within the first opening week. And it's just, they just park, get out, run in there real quick. And we're like, dude, you can't. I came out one day, and I'm like, Ronnie, what are you doing? This is at my house. And he's coming out, he's got my mouth call in his mouth. Like, it's my mouth call, and I'm like just laughing. I'm like, get out of here, dude.
Go and get it.
And that's where, like, on the public, if I see another dude out there, I'm like, whatever. But it's like, it feels like there's less pressure.
Yeah.
Because I'll walk in a mile and there's no boot tracks in there.
I bet you that's more common throughout the Midwest than we all realize. I never even thought about that. It's hilarious. But
Ronnie, get on out of here.
Ronnie, there's a lot of, like, I'm sure you know this, but maybe you're all over, so I don't know how much you do know about the whitetail world. Like, obviously, Midwest is like, would be the prime of like big buck genetic age class. Is. But I think a lot of people are getting on the big buck programs in the Kentuckys, the Indianas, the Michigans, even more. Like, I think everyone's like, they're concerned more with like quality deer management, I guess would be the blanket term for it, of like, trying to shoot more mature animals, shoot some does instead of just little bucks, just to shoot little bucks. And so I think that not everybody does it, but I think that's becoming more of the norm. So you're getting,
I think it's more up north. I think that like our state, like in our county, it's Brownsdown.
Kentucky's weird though, isn't it though? Because non-residents
practice it. And I think that we do have plenty of residents that are very good at managing, but then you go to some of these other counties and they're just trying to kill a deer. And I mean, you can't blame them. I mean, that's where I'm like, I don't care at all. Like if you go out and you shoot a buck, like my buck this year, he wasn't that big. He was awesome for me though. Yeah. And I shot him at 10 yards and I'm like, dude, this was, and I was on the ground and it tripped my trigger.
It's all goal setting, dude. Like, what are you trying to do?
What makes you happy? And obviously, like, if you're screwing your neighbor over or something, you guys have a program. You're like, oh, we're just gonna let him grow, and you just go out there and shoot.
That's different.
It's a different game, but man,
generally like whitetails are about. I think about goal setting.
Yeah,
and there's so many of them. Like, you know,
it's crazy how many deer there are.
Like, but I think because of like, well, some of it's QDMA, quality deer management. QDMA is an organization, which I enjoy their social stuff. You learn a lot about whitetails, but you know what I'm saying? Like the deer management aspect, and then there's also like neglect of it, and you can kind of see what that can do. It's like the buck to doe ratio is crazy. You got to wipe up some does, which is the most fun.
Well, dude, I this year when I shot my buck, man, like I've always, when I'm elk hunting, I couldn't tell you how many days, like you've been into it like 5-6 days and you're like, oh my God, this sucks. This is sucky. I'm so tired of this. And then all of a sudden he comes running right in, you twang him and you're like, oh dude, it's the best season ever. And I literally like, dude, my buddy, he comes flying in and he's my best friend in the world. And I'm like, dude, I got this spot over here on the public. It's going to be a walk. And we take the boat in, walk in and just sit in the stand. And he shouldn't be a bow hunter. I love him to death. He shouldn't be a bow hunter. He's a spaz. You know those guys that just black out?
Yeah.
And I love him to death. He's the funniest, coolest guy ever. And I'll show you guys the video after this. He shot a buck with Mark the other day, Mark Drury. He'd never whitetail hunted before this. I put him in the stand. I've got a big, non-typical, just freak, nasty buck. I'm like, dude, there's him and there's a really big typical. And I've been hunting like crazy for him.
Yeah.
He gets in there and he takes his little bone collector.
Plastic.
And he said, oh, dude, he texted me, he said, I just missed a giant. And I'm like, what? He said, I just started hitting the horn thing. And he said, he came running into 15 yards. And I'm like, what? November 8th, magic day.
Yeah.
But then he misses and he sends me the videos like, didn't even get close. He shot below it. And then I'm like, dude, just stay there. I'm like, something else might happen. He said, I just started hitting the horns together. And he said, this 170-inch giant 10-point buck comes, and he's a big deer. He says, he comes running out, and I missed him at 35 yards. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And
that's awesome.
And I'm just like,
some of us have all the luck,
dude. And
is this guy really famous?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, he's like, he is low profile. We do all of my videos. He's the one missing the tooth. He's in all my videos. We call him Ruthless Toothless. He's funnier. and I know you guys aren't crossbow guys, but I went back to my house, and I'm not necessarily a crossbow guy either, but I went back to my house. I said,
we know your dad's not.
Oh yeah. I said, shoot your bow. Shoot your bow. It's the last day before rifle. He shoots it. The bow derails. And I said, that is God telling you that you do not need to be a bow hunter. And I gave him a crossbow, and he went out that evening, and he texted me, he said, I almost shot a giant. And I'm like, dude, just stay there. I'm like, how are you? This is one day. Yeah. and then he ends up shooting like 140-inch 10-point at a different spot that I sent him into. And I'm like, dude, I haven't seen a buck for 3 days. Like, this is not even a spike.
Just spewing buck scent, dope scent.
It did. And that's where, and I was laughing. I was laughing so hard. Like, it's just so fun though.
It's the best.
It is so fun.
We're biased, right? Like that's our bread and butter.
Yeah.
Like obviously, you walked in, you're like, got a lot of whitetails. That's just what we do. Like, we might as well be called like we hunt other shit, right? Like. Some people would say we're world travelers because we've been to France and Africa, but it's like
we've been everywhere.
We've been everywhere. But I mean, we're always down to do something new. Like, I can't not hunt whitetails. Like, I love them. I'll cancel anything.
Yeah,
whitetails.
if we had to give up everything for a whitetail, I think everybody here probably would.
Yeah,
100%. They're like, hey, you can't hunt anything else. It'd just be pure whitetails.
Jordan wouldn't give up turkeys.
I wouldn't.
Is that a turkey band you got on that thing?
That's
This is Kentucky, actually.
Yeah, we had some listeners send those to us.
No, we didn't kill it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I got my first one last year.
Yeah.
First one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I shot last year.
Dude, that's the one thing I like about the Cartel Boys. They have an episode. They're looking for bling.
Yeah.
And they're passing birds to find birds. It's like, that's a skill
wild
level that's
to me.
crazy. You know?
Oh, dude, that we do that with ducks. Like when it's a really good day, start looking through their legs for bands. It's
How do you do? I don't understand that.
Yeah, how do you even?
so you just you get the sun at your back, and you got your eye. Yeah, I mean you gotta be on it. Like
You're looking for bands while they're flying.
when they're landing, they put their when they go like this and they go, they put their legs out.
Looking for
Could
that
be 20, 30
sparkle,
yards.
huh?
You look for that. Usually it's orange, nothing. Orange is what you're seeing, or you see a shine.
You're looking for like a break.
Yeah, there's a break in it, and so this is working class bow hunters. But my dad one time it was super cool. There's we have this like hot water pond. It's a spring blows out of the ground. It's a pond, a few thousand ducks in it, and he's the last duck of the day. He comes in, and my dad's buddy goes. His dad goes, he's banded, kill it. He goes, boom, comes back, orange, pale orange. Dad throws a shotgun shell out there, and 10 years later, empties the pond, goes out there he put out 2x4 so he could walk across the mud. He takes his metal detector, finds the shotgun shell, and then after that found the band.
No way.
Yeah, and it had a BB in it and everything. It was so cool.
Really?
Yeah. And so I have the video of it.
That's insane.
See, that's one thing. I've never been waterfowl hunting. We were talking at our bar here, but like once, all right, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to offend somebody, so fuck it. I'll just say how I think.
Here we go.
So normally when I run against waterfowl hunting, it's more about just cooking bacon and eggs, and that's fine. And I'm not. I'm gonna gas you up here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool, but if I want to eat breakfast, I'll just do it at my house.
Yeah.
I want to like shoot shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it seems like more, but I think it's like some of the casual guys. And then when you come in here and you're talking about like the bands and the different hybrids and uniqueness and like, then I'm kind of like, okay, I can kind of get it. I guess I haven't spent enough time around like hardcore waterfowl guys.
Well, there's like permanent spreads, and then there's your public land grinders, and then there's like your in between. So permanent spread guys, I mean, they get them some days, right? They do have great days. When I've never in my life hunted ducks or I cooked breakfast until I moved to the South. And I showed up and I had DirecTV and I'm like, you guys must not shoot very many ducks if you're back there doing that. And they do get them sometimes, but
yeah. Is it more just about hanging out?
They hunt the same spot every day. Is what it is. A lot of these guys hunt the same spot every day. They get them some days, and they don't get them some days, and they love it. And that's their style. Mm-hmm. Where for me, I want to walk in 2 miles or take my boat, and I mean, in Arkansas, I mean, that's aggressive. It's racing, like literal racing.
Those are the videos you see on like TikTok.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
Those are crazy.
People fighting, and I mean,
what are they racing for?
Spots. There's at 4 a.m. There's a cut, right? 4 a.m. is the time that you can get in there in most of these WMAs. And everyone has, so that you sleep in the spot, you sleep in the river where you're legally allowed to be. You have to be out by 1 p.m. off the actual WMA, and a lot of them. And I mean, you go to any boat ramp around, there's going to be a certain amount of racing, but there will be like 50 boats in one cut. And so one group has their runner, another group has their runner, another runner. No, really, the first 5 boats are the only ones that matter. And the other ones are all just groups with those guys. I mean, maybe there'll be 10, because it just depends on how many holes are in there. I mean, I did a video in Arkansas, and I don't spend much time down there. I'm a Pacific Northwest guy, man. Like, I have the best of all worlds. I go home, we have great duck hunting. We can hunt them longer than anyone. We have bigger limits than anyone.
Yeah.
And, I come to the South, and it's very competitive. The birds aren't coming south as much as they used to, so it's getting way more competitive. And if you imagine, there's Arkansas, and then all these states around it don't have ducks like Arkansas does. So everyone flocks to Arkansas.
Why is Arkansas good? What makes it?
It's just the habitat. It used to be the best. Like, it used to be the most premier place in the country. It is not what it used to be anymore. But, I mean, there's a lot deeper people that like understand Arkansas better than I do. But I mean, I went down. I'm like, I'm gonna film the whole experience, and I did, and it was rough. I mean, people were very rough. Death threats, the whole night. If you ever come back to this state again,
To you?
To me, oh yeah, and like if you ever come back to this state again, I mean, I had a buddy there 2 days ago, and they were like, if you ever bring Beau Brooks back here, you know,
why you?
Jesus.
What's the problem with you?
I
Is you're
made a
filming?
video. The video I made, I said I'm on public land in Arkansas on opening day. I've had so many people that are like, you were on this river, you were on that river. The people that were there that day know that I was there that day. People that don't know anything, and unless their friend told them. I didn't say where we were, how far north we were, how far south we were. But they I mean, it's just, and they hate out-of-staters, just like every state in the country does not like out-of-staters. I'm like, these same guys that hate out-of-staters in Arkansas are coming up to Oklahoma, Kansas, and shooting turkeys, South Dakota, Illinois. I'm like, you guys are doing the same thing. I mean, it's a weird dynamic, and I understand.
To me, it seems, because I don't understand it, but my perspective, it seems so weird to get that worked up over ducks.
Well, I mean, I work with Kelly Powers. He owns Final Flight. One of the kids that worked there, they got shot. A guy came in, shot both of them.
And killed them?
Killed them.
Overdose.
Because they were
For
shooting their
being in
swing
a-
ducks. This guy was a psychopath, and it was on Reelfoot Lake. I mean, this is duck hunting. Like, you watch the videos of people getting in fist fights every morning. I would say that it is more competitive than any type of hunting out there right now, as far as just people, because you're actually interacting with people, right?
Right.
You go
right.
deer hunting on public land, you see a guy, and you're just like, what's up, dude? Oh. But everyone's blazing a little boozy and frickin' and they're like, get out of my way, and they're just like, get out of my way, and you're bumping boats together, fighting. People get to the cut, people are setting up on top of you, and you're screaming at each other. I mean, it's like,
yeah, people think the whitetail world with neighbors and dynamic and public land is toxic. Like, that seems insane to me.
it is absolutely and totally.
That does not sound that
insane.
fun.
I'm surprised there's not a Netflix documentary on it.
There needs to be.
Have you ever gotten a fight?
Have I ever gotten my dad one time, this isn't even in Arkansas, he stepped into a guy's boat and was grabbing it, I mean, with me. And I'm just a kid. He's like, oh, you better get it. I'm like, holy moly. I've seen some, and so when I was in Arkansas, I'm like, let's go. Like, but that being said, like, no, I mean, when I was there, everyone was super chill. Like, it was super awesome. Everyone was, and I think that even if I went there today, everyone would be super chill to me. But then when I'm not there,
But then you leave, yeah.
everybody has something to say, and then I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm like, dude, I talk to, I was at shows this summer. People, they start drinking, and they start talking to me, and I'm like, dude, I said, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I said, if you feel like I ruined something for you, but I was tried to be the most inconspicuous you could be. No signs, no nothing, just videos of the hunt, and because I don't like hot spotting. I don't like people talking about where I was at or what I'm doing, and I truly, I'm getting to where I'm trying to be even more incognito than I used to be. Like, just when I grew up, that I wasn't allowed to post anything. Like, I wasn't allowed to have social media till I was like 17, 18, and then like Dad, I would take videos of him, awesome videos, like cool videos of our hunts, and I couldn't post them. He's like, no, people will know where we're at, and I'm like, and I totally, like, I was raised that way. But one thing is, I mean, you guys don't even really duck hunt that much, and you know what you've heard about Arkansas to some capacity. None of it is a secret anymore. Everyone knows the holes. Everyone knows everything. I mean, it is exercised. But
the interesting thing with the duck thing to me, I guess, like, if a duck hole, is it the term, is good, it probably could still keep being good. Whereas, like, guys get worked up on whitetails. It's like Austin kills a 200-inch white. Austin kills a 199-inch whitetail, and everyone's like, "Oh fuck, Austin killed a big one over here. I'm gonna get up on a spot." It's like, we killed it. It's not there anymore.
And another one couldn't be like that for 10 years.
Yeah, right. But people still get that way about deer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's getting better or worse.
Yeah.
It's like you're hunting a ghost.
I've always operated since I was a kid, kind of secretive-ish. Yeah. And I don't know, my situation in Iowa and Illinois and people I know, with exceptions, a lot of hunting grounds are real political.
Yeah.
So it's like, a lot of places I can't bring a buddy anyway.
Yeah,
or
for
I
sure.
can go in there. We can't film though.
Yep.
Like respect of the landowner or the farmer.
Yep.
Because they don't want to be hassled by somebody seeing. It's,
Yep.
whatever. You kill a big deer in there, and then every guy's bothering them. Let me hunt.
Oh, yeah.
It's annoying. And
Yep.
will you let so and so hunt? Why the fuck can't I hunt? It just ends up being that type of thing.
And then no one gets to hunt.
So
Yep.
and then no one gets to hunt.
that's how it happens. That's how it gets shut down.
So I roll under, like, I hide my truck, dude. I'm on the. This is why I do. This is how conditioned I am for that. This is fucked up, and someone might judge me for this. I'm on my own farm.
Yeah.
I own it. My name is on. When you look on Deercast on the thing, my name is on it.
Yeah.
And I'll be walking down my mode trail, and if a car rolls up the county road where I think it could see me, I duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I ducking?
I mean,
That sounds like a trespasser. I swear to God, I'm not. But I guess it's like
my dad does.
I
the
just
same
want to be
thing.
stealthy. I don't know. It's like a thing. I don't
Well,
know.
you don't. It brings unwanted attention to the. It doesn't matter if it's your property or whatever. I mean, it's truly. It's just you don't want it. I mean, and
Yeah, I guess I don't. I guess in my head is I saw so and so walking in with a bow on that piece down. I don't know.
he's got to be on a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe that is
Something
but
like that.
Yeah.
I guess if no one sees me, they don't have to fucking think about it.
Well, if I'm like hunting public or anything, last year during I cut my hair off.
Did you really?
During turkey season because I was like, dude, it was getting so bad, and so like put my hood up.
Problem is everyone thinks you're Bailey Zimmerman when you walk.
Exactly,
in
and then they're just sadly disappointed when it's me. But no,
Bailey Zimmerman can call a fucking duck, man.
Oh, that's where I even when I was deer hunting, man, I like put on my hood, pull up my face mask, and I wait till there's no cars, run up, and someone saw me do it, like, dude, that guy's sketch. What a piece of crap. But I'm like,
tweaking.
I just don't want the attention to it, and I don't want people knowing what I'm doing. Like, I'll switch out what cars I drive all the time, and
That's smart though, I think.
well, it's just like it. And I don't always do it. There's like when I'm elk hunting out west. I mean, I may not be there tomorrow. You know what I mean? I drive all over the place. It's just where it's the condensed places that I really try and just be.
Yeah.
Because and that's the hard
It's
part.
also respectful to the area too.
It is, and you can have such a. I have felt it when I've ruined stuff before. Like I make a video somewhere, and I know what it's. I know what there's a certain amount of power that you could ruin it, and it's not a good thing for anyone. And
Yeah.
so it's like just obviously if you say the state and where you're at, you're probably going to get more views. But is it worth ruining something for someone? It's not me that it's ruining it for necessarily. It could be an 80-year-old man that's where he's been hunting his whole life, and he goes out there, he shoots, maybe shoots his turkey, maybe it's his deer hunting spot, maybe he's shooting his 4 ducks every day with his dog and maybe his son, and you just completely blow that thing up to where there's people sleeping on it now, racing in there, hunting it 24, you know what I mean?
Just beating the shit out of it.
Beating the crap out of it, and that's it. I mean, you always got to do that self-reflection constantly and be like, is this good for everybody?
Right.
Because I'm not trying to ruin the resource by any means.
Yeah. No, that's the best thing, dude. I think that's what most people's issues are with the hunting influencer look, like, especially see a guy like Matt Rinell. That's what he hates on the most. And it's like,
yeah,
to hear you say, I mean, it is true. His delivery just sucks, but like, you do have to be conscious of that stuff.
Well, and that's, I mean, even like Dad with that big bull, he shot it in an area. Now everyone's going to hunt there. I mean, if they can.
It's so big though. I feel like you can't, like, that's just one of those.
No, there will not be another one out of that area that's that big. I mean, it's obviously it's the biggest bull.
What did it score?
I'm not. My dad would kill me.
We don't got to talk about
it. No, my dad would kill me if I got it wrong. If you could look it up on the internet and see, but like I said one number one time, and he's like, "No, that's wrong. It's on it." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
You ruined it."
Yeah, don't ruin it. Yeah, no, and it's
Is that right? 478 and 2/8?
Something like that. Yeah.
And that's from the internet.
Yeah, it was. It was a giant, man. I mean, Dad, we were talking about it, and he is like,
Go Hunt.
Yeah, I remember that picture.
Go Hunt is calling it 478 and 2/8. So
yeah, it's got. I would say it's got a lot on the current world record.
28
the bow.
inches, it says.
Yeah.
28 inches.
Insane.
I wonder where the previous record was at.
Well, Dad had number 2. Number 2 at one point, and he had number 3 at one point.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Wow.
But
we don't got to beat that to death anymore. I
messing
know.
around.
I know you guys are probably sick of that.
oh, it's just it. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'll just say it on here. I am so proud of him.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I don't give a crap
Stephen,
what
though.
any person says. Any person that says they wouldn't shoot that bull is a liar.
Yeah,
And
Well, when you have number 1, 2, and 3, it shuts a lot of the haters up. It's like it's not an accident. This guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and that not nowadays. I think he has 1, 4, and 5 because we've had some other bulls in between. But I mean, no,
That's insane.
That's pretty good stats.
Dude, I'll tell you this. You should be so proud of your old man and talk about it a lot. How old's your dad?
I think he's 60. Yeah, he turned 60, and then he'll be 61 this year, I think.
My dad killed one really exceptional deer. My dad passed away when he was 61. I talk about that deer weekly, bro, on this show.
Yeah.
And some people probably like give it up, but it's like,
yeah,
that's the thing, you know. We deer hunted, and that's the thing, and that's don't ever. You should be very proud of your old man. I know you are, but
I wrote this. I wrote this thing when we posted it. I wrote this story. Every bit of it that was in that story was true, but I mean, you know, people get mad. I was talking to Dirk Durham, you know, he with Phelps Game Calls, and Dirk's like, and I put on there the king of elk hunting. In my eyes, that's what my dad is. Everybody loves their dad. Everybody thinks that they're the best. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. People really got triggered by that.
That's insane.
Yeah. But I that is my dad. That's who I've looked up to my whole life, and
I'd say he's the king of elk.
When you got stats like that, it's kind of hard to argue with.
I mean, he has some incredible opportunities, right? So he has incredible opportunities. He's been in some incredible places, things that I will never be able to experience. But that being said, he's so glued to it and so aggressive. Like I wrote this thing and I told Dad, I said, and I have a following. I'm like, this is my dad has deserved, in my mind, recognition. I always call him the best bow hunter you've never heard of. And he's always been so quiet and never talks to anybody. And I'm like, this is my chance to give my dad something that he never had before. You know, like it's gonna get out either way. I'm gonna put it out there for my dad. And he's like, you're okay to do it because we're really close. And I put it out there. It was a great 24 hours. And then it got really bad.
Yeah.
And I will say one thing though, anytime something giant gets killed, it's always political. Like bad. It's so bad. Like, and if you read the article, the game wardens went through, did a full investigation of the whole thing. Dad invited them to do it.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. And my dad is the most straight and narrow person I've ever met in my entire life. And he's like, I'm like, you can't argue with that. Like, okay.
No.
And I mean, like, you can argue with the ethics of hunting it over bait or whatever it is, but it's legal and it is literally the biggest. Look at there. And that's one thing I will say. Like, there's 1, 2, 3 pictures in a 3-day period when that bull got pushed down the mountain. There isn't any pictures from last year. The Estes Park bull has 5 billion pictures of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, what? You know, it's like, whatever.
Crazy.
And this is that town is a town in the mountains. Like, it borders up to the national forest where that bull comes off of. It's like, it's not like it's lowland like Portland. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is I don't know. And I told Dad, I'm like, Dad, I said, and he was hunting and he had this big bull and that. I said, Dad, if you don't hunt that bull every single day, I said, you're going to kick yourself forever.
Yep.
And he, I don't know. You should see it. If you've held it in person. What's so cool is like, dude, he's got like a little bit of Roosevelt look to him. He's got that crown point stuff and he's just Washington has the coolest bulls on the planet. They're like pitch black horns, like red and
yeah.
I don't know. I mean like
this is Washington
State.
See, dude, it's like I see that. Elk are my nemesis. Archery elk is my nemesis.
Yeah.
Like I gotta get it done, and I gotta get it done. Like I want to get it done the next couple of years, but it's like seeing that, it's just like, gosh, dude, it's crazy.
That's as good as it gets right there.
It's just picture perfect.
You know, that's I've just on all this, everyone, you know, kind of expects me to be like this big trophy hunter. Dude, the first like 6-point that walks in for me, the biggest bull I've ever killed is 301. I've hunted over the counter, regular stuff my whole life and guided on it. I don't hunt very like prestigious tags or anything like that.
Yeah.
And my dad and I were talking one day this year, and he was like, you know, Beau, one day you're going to shoot if you just hold out, you'd shoot a big bull. I said, Dad, so I've been filming you for 6 days straight. I haven't even hunted, and I went out, hunted for an hour, called in a beautiful 6-point, shot him at 20 yards. My wife and I are going to live off that all winter.
Yeah, yeah.
This is, I don't care at any capacity. Like it's cool. Like if I shot a nice bull, it'd be really cool. But to me, it's more like calling them, being with them, taking people like that. To me,
it's what you want out of it.
That's what I want out of it. My dad wants to chase giants, and I think that
I love both. I think that's cool.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, that's the thing is you can love both. Like I love chasing big deer. I mean, I love finding big deer. I like finding big deer more than I like even hunting them. Like when I find, I love it. Like mule deer and whatnot, and even whitetails. I've gotten to where I love that.
You're gonna get more and more addicted to it, man. I'm excited.
Oh, dude!
The next time you're hearing we podcast, there'll be a lot more. Like it'll be cool to see how much more eaten up with the whitetail world that you are.
I've had 4 years that we've been hunting them pretty hard, and every year, I will say one thing, and I talked to like Aaron Warbritton. Aaron's a good friend of mine, and all the hunting public guys, and they're like Beau and Beau Martonic, and you know, just all the. They're like, I'm like, we were talking during lockdown. He's like, go hunt them like you hunt elk, and I'm like, and it's the year before, last 2 years I've shot them like that, and I'm like, and he's like, you can blow it up, especially if I'm hunting public land. You can blow it up.
Yeah.
And they're rutting so hard. Like just get in their space, start doing crazy shit, and I've loved that. Like I get in there, I go, and I'm like, oh, dude, I called in one with my voice one time. Dude,
see, that's cool.
So that is awesome,
fun.
Dude. Okay, so
I've never done that.
We're pushing you on time because you got to get moving.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to kind of end with this little segment. You do all these calls, and it's so fun to watch. If little kids come up to the booth, what's like the calls you make to get like little kids like smiling or worked up or get like a rise out of them? Because I know you've done that.
Yeah, we do it all the time. I'll do like a moo cow. Let me see. And I always have a call. I don't have one on me. Yeah, I do.
that was a skit.
Oh, dude, I do this. I don't know if I can do it. This is a brand new call. Let's see. Holy cow, it's been through the washer.
And pretty good.
Yeah, and then let me see. I'll do ducks for him. I go. We have so much fun, man, with it. You know, it's just like the kids' face light up. It's for me, like, I remember the first time I heard some of that type of stuff, like at NWTF, and I'm like this. I'm like,
whoa,
how is he doing? Yeah, how does he do it? That's exactly it.
It's so good.
But no, man, it's all of this is like the biggest blessing on planet Earth. Like,
yeah,
and if I can share it with some people, like, we had I don't know if you saw that post I did today. This kid did a video. He's like, I want to become a Grand National champ. He was at his 4-H event. Mm-hmm. And he's sitting there and he's like, my name is Grayson. And he said, I've always wanted to be a Grand National Turkey Calling Champion, and then I went to the NWTF with my dad, and I met Beau, and he put me on his TikTok because I showed him how I could turkey gobble, and they got 8.4 million views, and he said I knew from that point on that I was going to be a Grand National Turkey Caller, and I'm like, I was crying, dude, just like bawling. I cry right now just because I was that kid.
Yeah.
Just not that long ago. And I'm just like
crazy.
wanting to do something. It's like that I got to make money doing this. This is awesome.
Yeah. Well, dude, you're killing it, and it's definitely it wasn't handed to you. You're a hard worker, and you can see it, and you're passionate. Your passion drives your hard work. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And
I'm not passionate about building fence. I'll work on it, but man, I'll do it.
I'll fix it, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Dude, I really got to thank you for one, helping me get my first Merriam turkey, spoon feeding your boy over here, and knowing you for just a few days. Yeah, it's like, and that was cool, man. It was, one of the coolest hunts I've ever done, and maybe one day we'll elk hunt together or do some whitetail hunting together. It'd be awesome. I mean, we're all young in this space, except for Austin, and we got a lot of hunts. I'm just kidding. Austin,
he's not lying.
He's just the old guy of the group. But no, we're all getting old. That's sad. But we had a lot of hunting to do, man. A lot of fun things to do together and all that stuff. So thanks for coming here to us in person. Yeah. I know we only do podcasts in person now. So anytime someone gets to us, especially being from way out of state or from one spot to the other, making time to come to us really means a lot to us. So I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, dude, I I drove like 20 something hours. And it's because I had met you guys before. I just appreciate the opportunity to get on here and just, talk. I love talking. I love BSing, and you guys are I love you guys' stuff. So it was such a cool opportunity, and I just feel so blessed to be sitting here with y'all.
Yeah, well, thank you, man. We appreciate you doing it, and yeah, it's just been awesome. So it's been awesome getting to know you. I'm looking forward to getting to know you more. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
dude. And dude, you're a one of a kind, brother. I don't know if I've met anybody else like you. I can say that with confidence. So
well, I appreciate it. They just gotta just keep doing the thing, man. If anyone's listening, man, and they wondering how to do this stuff, man, passion always drives through. Mm-hmm. Like it always shines through everything. Like there's the hard work, but if you truly love something enough, everyone can see it from a mile away, and it's so contagious. Mm-hmm. And I've had my ups and downs through doing all this stuff, and I have them every year. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, as soon as we go into another season, I'm just shaking right now. I'm so excited.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, exactly. I'm literally, I think I'm going to drive home. I got a picture of a really nice buck on a different, in Tennessee, and I'm like, dude, after this weekend, I was telling Lex, I'm like, I might just go hunt him in the morning before work. And then if I shoot him, I'm just like thinking the logistics, like, I'm going to have to clean him and then like get on a plane the next day. But I don't care. Embrace the suck. Let's do it.
Kurt brought up a good point, though. It seems like the most inconvenient time is when you kill a buck.
Exactly. And a hammer, like you're just, it's I know we have to get going, but dude, I have like a weird thing when I'm elk hunting, like when I'm guiding or hunting or whatever, and I'm like, if I don't bring my water or the client's water or whatever, we kill a bull. Or I forget my knives at the truck.
I forgot it.
Yeah, I forgot the knives at the truck or something, like, or game bags, or like if I just like
something
go in,
you need.
Yeah, if I go in bare minimum, like something crazy happens and we just smoke a hammer, and I'm like, we're standing over an elk right now. Who cares?
Yeah, you did what you were out here to do.
It's funny you say that because I usually always left my knife in the truck just because of inconvenience.
Yeah.
I had my knife in my backpack this whole season, and I have not killed a buck yet.
Yeah, you need to take that thing out, dude.
Yeah, take it out and take water out.
I threw it in the river.
Anything you need besides the bow?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
scrap it.
Honestly,
I'm gonna do that.
It's a superstition thing, but it's legit. It's
I swear it works.
You gotta go meet your your mother-in-law for some shit because it's really important. It's your mother-in-law's birthday and dinner's at 5. Fuck that. Go hunting because you'll kill.
You're gonna kill one for sure. Yeah, and you'll deal with the consequences later. But
yeah, you just
it's all worth
sorry,
it.
I'm late. It happened. I couldn't.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. God set this up.
Yeah, and I believe it wholeheartedly. And everyone gets really mad at me when it doesn't work, and they're like dying at the bottom of a mountain because they need water. And I'm
gonna
like,
leave your water here.
I'm like, you're gonna have to drink out of that creek or something because we ain't gonna kill a bull if we have water with us.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious. The water thing's something we don't think about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's good. Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
It's been awesome.
Doug, you're looking just amazing today.
I have one more quick question if I can ask. So if, let's say me and Jordan are turkey hunting like we were last year, and a big old Tom hangs up, what's the sexiest thing you could talk to him with?
How far?
80.
Is he in the field or is he in the woods?
Field.
Ooh. Are you decoys? No decoys.
Decoys.
Decoys? I go. I'll do it. Here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We didn't do that, Doug.
Great question.
I will say in the woods, shut up. Literally
In the
just
woods?
shut up. Do not say a word to him.
Oops.
Doug is not
If
good at that.
anything, if anything,
That's my
you
bad.
could just get your hand on the ground and go in the woods. But in a field, I do it. It doesn't always work.
I love that this podcast came back to life at the ending with this question. When I'm not mad about it either.
Yeah, it's just
No, dude.
It's all Beau's time now. So the longer he stays, that's fine with me now. I tried.
I have no idea how this call is going to sound. Yeah, there. So you go pick, a very excited sound. I'll be sitting there like this, and I'll go. And then it's just a very excited yelp, and that's it. If you're in a blind, you can get really crazy. Like I've had times where if like you're bow hunting, because I don't care what anyone says, shooting them outside of a blind with a bow is so freaking hard. Mm-hmm. It's almost not enjoyable because they come in, you have like half a second if they catch you drawing. I love shooting them out of a blind if we're hunting with a bow. Like we have a setup that we take we have like a chair like pack frame. Yep. So it turns into a chair. So we put that in a T2 double blind on it. It's just a 2 hub and pop it up. But we carry that everywhere. We hunt public. We're going miles with that damn thing. Mm-hmm. But man, I've also had times where he's sitting there in the middle of the field and I just go. And just something quiet like that and then shut up on him. And he sees that decoy. I'm just going to tell you the real way to get him to come in. Put 2 strings on that strutter decoy and just do this. If it moves.
Oh, you like a strutter decoy?
Yeah, I use a strutter a lot. I love a strutter decoy.
We don't do that either.
I'm pretty sure I said to bring the strutter.
He did say that.
If you go like this and
He's
just
fired.
move it
Anyways.
barely with strings, which I don't know what state. Some states may be illegal.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to look at it. But we used to put strings on them. The second you move that dang decoy, and it could be a Jake too, but you move it, it's over.
Like,
they're coming.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's the bow hunting hack. Mm-hmm. Like, just coming right down the hill, man. And that's it. With the bow hunting, it's so crazy. Like when you're bow hunting for turkeys and they just sit out there. It's crazy how many times though you just wait, and then all of a sudden he's like with a hand is breathing, and then he just goes like this. He goes. The decoy's been there the whole time. And he goes, and then you see this, the freaking not pterodactyl, but T-Rex.
Titties jiggling.
Yeah, exactly. Just throwing back and forth, jumps up on the decoy, and you're like, thump. I mean, we bow hunt turkey so much. What I like though, more than anything, is putting that dang strutter like just over a hill, so he has to come over it. So, like, if he has to come over it and then he sees the decoy and he's already in the bubble, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's like, or he comes around the corner and he's like,
yep.
He has to
You're
fight.
too late, dude. You're already there. Now you got to go.
As a bow hunter,
squabble.
I never run hen decoys.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion of bow hunting. I never just run hen decoys. I always put a red-headed bird in there, whether it's a Jake or a Tom, because they're going to stick around longer, they're going to beat it up harder, and it's going to pull them from farther away. You put out just hens, they can They get out there at 40 yards from them. It's natural order. They go running to the tom. You watch them do it. And I just, if you're going to run decoys, and I love running turkey decoys, I'll say that 100 times on any podcast. I work for a turkey decoy company. So anyone that's on here that's hating on turkey decoys, have fun. You know, I don't get me wrong. I could take a blade of grass and we'll go kill them too. You know what I mean? We've done it all ways. It's just, bow hunting is a whole different animal. When you're hunting turkeys with a bow, running a dang decoy and throwing a blind out, it doesn't need to be in a field either. It can be in the woods. They come and die in the woods too. They'll come running through it. I mean, it's run that strutter, run that Jake. I mean, it's just in the motion that, and we make one that you can go like this and hit a button and go, and it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you can't use it in this state. I'm sure that you can't use it in this state.
Illinois probably. I don't know about Iowa though. We have to look that up.
I don't think you can in Iowa either.
Yeah, maybe not.
You have to look.
We'll have to check into that.
Yeah, it works. I mean, I'm not a big, the fanning. I'm not a big fanner. Like, there's a big difference to me between using the decoy and fanning. I don't care what you do. I've done it. I mean, they come in great.
It is pretty fun.
It does work, and it works well. But I mean, for me, like, I'm such a decoy nerd. Like,
it's cool to watch them come in and do the thing.
If they come over the top and they're just straight up and down, just like not even glowing red, just kind of just coming in.
You don't even shoot them.
I don't care. Like, I'll kill them, but full fan frying pan for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see them come over the top and see the most beautiful thing ever. And that's what turkeys are to me. I love watching them strut. I love acting a fool. And that's just how I like them. So
yeah, that's fair. Now I'm excited about turkeys. I've never been this. I like turkey hunting, but I've never been this excited about turkey hunting in December.
Oh, turkey hunting's a blast.
I have to keep I keep myself in check. But I was on my way here talking about our NWTF and like our goals and like all the new stuff we're doing, and I'm like, dude, I'm just sweating, just so excited. Like, settle down. That's where like we build decoys, calls, and all that stuff. It's just so cool to like get stuff into people's hands and know that they're about to go put some work in, you know, and they're going to be happy with it. That just God, it brings so much joy. Yeah, it's so much fulfillment where you're not just making a crap product and just screwing people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And morality wise, you can go to bed at night and being like, we're doing something right for people.
Yeah, they're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's my most excited point. Hunting turkeys, man, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I honestly like taking pictures and videoing them more than even hunting them. Like, I used to shoot a lot of turkeys a year, traveling all over the country for myself only. And we'd go guide a little bit or take different people, but I've gotten to where, man, I just don't even care if I shoot one. Like, I just love watching other people shoot them because they get so jacked. My buddy Dustin, the one that freaks out when it has a meltdown. Yeah. You would have thought he shot a 240-inch deer every time he shoots a turkey. He'll be like this. I'm like, dude, you good? He's like, dude, that was the best thing. And I'm like, I'm filming him. I knocked his tooth out when we were turkey hunting one time. He came, he's like, throw me the gun. And I go like this, I hand it out, and he runs tooth forward most of the time. He goes, tooth forward. When you see him on GoPro, the tooth goes like this. Way to live. Oh, dude. And he still hasn't fixed it. This is like 3 years ago.
It's a front one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love that.
You guys, if you guys get a chance, watch Mark Drury, the Drury Outdoors video with Dustin. And if him sitting there, he just got his tooth. It is the most epic video. And what's so cool about him is he just doesn't care. Like, he thinks it's he loves it. And I remember the first time like he got it knocked out, I put out the videos and we went to like a gas station at 2 a.m. And these kids are like, dude, you're from the video. And he's like, I'm not fixing it.
This is my personality.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
now.
dude, you posted the AI that you fixed the gap.
Oh, dude, yeah. And dude, that went crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm like, oh, fuck, do what you want to do.
No, I would, dude, I'm never going to change. I truly, like,
It's crazy to me that people, like, actually give you shit about it. They're
like, you have all that money for Sitka gear and you can't fix your teeth? And I'm like, and then they'll be like, dude, I bet you the birds flew through the middle of it. And I'm like,
oh my God, cold as ice.
No, dude, we literally have times at work we just cut up just reading all the comments. Those are fun. The ones that really hurt are like your owl hoot sucks.
Yeah. All right.
I'm like, you really didn't need to do that.
That's enough.
Yeah,
let's draw the line here.
Yeah, let's go back to the teeth. Come on.
Or they're. No, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you get the Bailey Zimmerman thing a lot?
Not anymore. It was when I first started. Probably what helped me get where I am today. Like,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Like everyone was like, "Oh, it's Bailey Zimmerman." And I'm like, yeah, I am. I embraced it one time really hard.
Yeah,
I was in Montana. It was the year that I won World Elk, and this guy goes, he's like, "Dude, he's like, dude, we have a recording studio over here." And I'm like, dude, I can't make it. I just like totally embraced it so hard, and I was laughing so hard. And there's very few that
here.
Lexi could tell you more than anything if I had done it more than one time. He's like, sure that I have.
It's when it's
you just gotta start carrying a guitar around.
Well, I'll tell you this: my girlfriend doesn't know shit about hunting or anybody in hunting, and I showed her that picture of that Merriam. And I showed her from like here. I was like, I killed a turkey last spring with Bailey Zimmerman. She's like, fuck, I'm jealous of that. That's awesome. I was like,
that right there, that TikTok video, that's where it gets people. Like that left way over there, that right there is where it will get people.
Yeah.
When I'm wearing a hat, look at, but that meant it hasn't been a thing here for about a year or two.
Probably
now they're just like, dude, he's just an ugly,
until we pull a
dude.
wild card on you and say,
You've just
episode 756 with Bailey Zimmerman.
Dude, everyone's like, I love the videos. Like you'll go through some of Bailey Zimmerman's videos, and they're like, yeah, you look like Beau. You can't even call with
you surpassed him.
Crap. He's like, you can't call with a crap, Bailey.
He's like, what?
He wishes he calls like that. And I'm like, dude, these are my guys. Like, I want to come to your house and bring you some calls.
What do you think? Like, he's got to have seen that shit.
I would imagine.
I'm gonna start talking shit to him.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. Just late night, in the middle of the night, dude. Just
3 a.m.
Let's hear your owl call.
Yeah, just throwing heaters. Like, fix your teeth, dude.
What? My teeth?
I bet birds fly through the...
Talking shit to Bailey Zimmerman at 3 a.m. on his TikTok live.
Oh yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. That's good fun.
Oh yeah.
That's good fun.
That was my question.
Great callback to the episode.
Oh, that was killer.
I'm not ready to end it. Great. Good job, Doug.
Thank
that was
you.
good.
Amazing.
That was an incredible question.
I'll be using that.
Yeah, that was a heater, man.
Do you remember what he said about getting him to break the field? You remember the call?
Do the call.
You know what? Give it a shot.
Do the call right now.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it.
Here's the thing. You ever give that a shot, or you sing as best as you can?
All right, I'll give this a shot. I was like, oh man, with my voice, my own voice.
I'm just fucking with you. You don't have to do it.
No, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
It's like, I forgot what else you did in there.
That's the
That
warning.
was
putt.
incredible.
That's not.
That was.
The putting was good. It just
Yeah.
wasn't what he told you.
There,
Yeah, oh, wow.
nice.
Songbird of our generation.
Yeah.
The next
Yeah,
Beau
I don't want
Brooks.
to flex on you on the podcast. I feel bad now.
I know that, dude. I gotta go. But
Yeah.
No.
I got a closer. Hey, I wanted to give this to you at the beginning, and I forgot. We only have a few bottles. This is sold out now, but we got you our season 2 of our Kill Bottle whiskey.
Really?
So we wanted to give this to you. This is actually bottle number 7. That's the 7th bottle made for our season 2. So
Oh, rad, dude. I've always wanted to be number 7.
you are.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. That's so
In our
rad, though.
hearts.
You are now.
Good for you
Number
guys,
7 in our
man.
hearts.
No, man, that's so rad. I really appreciate you guys having me up here. And I also appreciate you answering my middle of the day, just
dude.
random whitetail questions. Like, I want to learn everything there is to know about them. I will say, this will be for a different podcast, different day. I want to learn more about hunting these dang things solely in the woods. Like big block timber.
Yep.
And we're going to have to open it up for a different podcast. I want to come and just ask questions because my deer don't hit fields like where I'm hunting on a lot of these. It's like swamp, cypress, and oaks and real bottom deer, and it's just
That's where it gets unique though in the Midwest is like you can have a guy that has property that's big blocky timber and that's primarily where he hunts them.
Yeah.
And then you get guys that just where they have permission or the places they hunt, they don't have timber and they're hunting edge and fringe, which deer like, you know.
Yeah, I think there's
Midwest, you get one guy that has this experience and others, but like big woods guys, you get more into that Pennsylvania and the Northeast.
It's
stuff.
different. It's like it feels different. Like when we hunt fields at home, it's different. Like the way the deer move, where they bed. Do they bed in the same spot every day? Is it trying to find those real thick bedding areas? It drives me up a wall, because in a field I can somewhat pattern them. In the woods, it's like, oh my gosh, they just like, oh, I just got a picture of a hammer. Where's he at? He's gone. Oh, very cool.
Very relatable.
In October, you know, it's like not even. It's like pattern time. Just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, I mean, they got to be there. It's just, big woods is tough.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that on a different podcast.
We'll do more. We'll do plenty more.
We'll do it before next deer season, so I can put it all to work.
Oh, it'd be fun to have an open whitetail discussion where we just like vent frustrations and talk about shit.
Oh, I've got a million questions.
Well, I think let's do it. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get another guest in too, like from a completely different part of the country, and we can all just like throw shit at each other. Spew information. Austin, what you got? Anything closing?
That was a lot of fun, dude. Impressed with the calls. I love the calls.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate just getting to hang with y'all.
Yep. It was great to meet you. Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'll come up here during turkey season. We'll go rake some.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That sounds like
Turkey Palooza party.
Yeah, that would make George's day.
It would. I was really jealous when you took Kurt turkey hunting.
Oh, man. So this is your last day.
Yeah, this is the last time Jordan will do a podcast.
Yeah, you're going to go hunting at all with him.
I actually was.
Sorry, bud.
You can't go.
Yeah.
Kurt, actually, there's a change of plans.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to work for another 6 months.
Yeah. Give me
I get here and I'm like, I'm actually not hunting with him.
Yeah, fuck him, because I know he's quitting after this.
Yeah. Everyone, and not him.
You put in your 6 month notice.
Isn't it crazy that you ended your WCB career with Beau Brooks?
Actually, I'm not career. It's not over.
It's done.
Seems kind of done.
It's not done.
It's over.
Seems a little over.
No, it's over. You betrayed us.
I'm kind of tired of it since you've been on it. So.
Yeah, he's like been really wearing us out this whole episode. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
You've been disrespectful with all your silence.
Thanks for coming, bud.
I'm just kidding, Jordan. You're always welcome.
Whatever.
You know what? Fuck him then. Actually,
No,
I was gonna bring you back, but I don't want to anymore.
God damn it.
You're always welcome.
I keep messing up.
No, you're back, Jordan. It's all good.
Kind of.
We are so back.
Maybe. But dude, thank you.
Yeah,
thanks
thanks.
everybody. Banger episode. 756 episodes of WCB. You know what to do. Go shoot your bow. We love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.